Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Today, we are going to be working on the world's quickest and easiest pop up card ever, like ever. So, if you want to grab your favorite graphic 45 paper line, because we're going to do a 2-for-1 deal this month. Super fun. So, I'm going to fill you in on that. Let me go ahead and open chat first so I can see because we are live. So if you're watching this at a later time, you are watching a replay, but that's perfect because you get to craft along as well in real time, okay? Give me 2 seconds to open up chat. Okie dokies, there we are. Hey, Brian. How are ya? Hi, everyone. Okay, so you ready? Here we go. To this month, the month of August 2028, I'm doing this very specifically for a reason. Graphic 45 is hosting a challenge for the month of August 2024. Now, they do different challenges every month, by the way. So you need to keep an eye out for their Instagram and their Facebook group. And then you can go ahead and participate in those challenges. And it changes every month. It's like a card or this or that kind of project. But this month, they decided that we needed to do a pop-up project. They didn't say card, they said pop-up project. So technically, it could be anything. It could be a tag, it could be a page in a journal, whatever you want it to be to pop up. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. And the winner, of course, every month they have a random drawing, which is really nice because it gives everybody a chance, right? And you don't have to be intimidated by what other people might be doing or submitting. You just do you, right? Because that's why we craft. That's why we do art. It's to just be inspired and to use up our productive and creative energy and juices. And so Graphic 45 does a random drawing of $150, okay, in prizes. So you want a chance to enter for sure, okay? Plus, of course, they have beautiful paper lines. Now, that is the Graphic 45 challenge. In addition to go with that, I decided that in our Facebook group, Spectrum Art Creation Friends, right? It's the Facebook group. We were going to kind of just do a double on that one. We were going to jump in as well and say, hey, listen, if you create something for Graphic 45, because I really want you guys to flood the Graphic 45 page with great submissions. Is there anything in it for me? Absolutely not. That I used to design for Graphic 45, I no longer do. So there is nothing in it for me other than the fact that I want you guys to get in there for a chance to win. And I want them to see all of you guys represented in all of your artwork, right? So long story short, I decided that our Facebook group, we're also going to be doing a giveaway. So we're going to be giving away gift cards, okay, for those of you who submit. So in other words, you make a project, you submit it in our Facebook group, you get entered. The same project you enter in Graphic 45, and then you get entered there. So hello, 2 for the price of 1. So it is a great time to create a pop-up. And I know there are so many amazing pop-ups up there. I mean, it's just crazy the stuff that people do. And we have some dies that are phenomenal. I thought about breaking out a die and doing a pop-up card with you guys, but then I thought, well, that's kind of not fair because you guys don't have the die and you have to submit this in like the next 4 days, right? So I thought, you know what? No, we're going to do a super 5-minute quick card that everyone can do. So there's no excuses and you can submit, tonight. So if you are here and you want to craft along, go grab your favorite Graphic 45 line or whichever one you have, whether you have an 8x8, a 12x12, whatever you have, the ephemera, you have chipboard, gather whatever you want to use. And we're going to make a super quick card and maybe even get to do some decorating on it. Okay. So super quick and easy. Now, of course. Oh, by the way, hi, everyone joining. I'm sorry. Hey, Kelly. Hi, Auntie.
Jenny
hey, Jenny. Hi, Christina. Okay. So
hi, guys.
Go grab it. There's no excuse. Don't say, oh, I'm kind of, I was doing this or I'm working on that. No. Just clear the desk. Go grab a line. Let's do a card together so you can turn it in immediately. So I am going to be working with Steampunk Spells, which everybody knows, right? Hey Beth, it is one
Hello.
of my favorite lines of all times. Like I can't get enough of this line. And it's funny because it was retired. I don't know if you guys know that. And forever I've been wanting it. And so I had bought some, and you guys don't want to know how much I paid for a 12 by 12 when it was still retired. Uh, because I held on to it for years and years, and I kept saying, golly, do I want to pay more than $75 for a pad at 12 by 12? And I kept thinking, no, that's crazy. And then I would come back to it. And then I would say, no, that's crazy. And then I would come back to it again. And finally, one day I just hit the button. I said, that's it. I can't live without this collection anymore in my life. I just have to have it. And so, yeah, I paid, it was 75 plus shipping and handling and taxes. So, yeah, it was ugly. But I had to have it, guys. I just had to. So, the good news is, ready? So you're not.
This was inspired by her grandmother,
No, who said that?
Kelly.
I did not know that. No, I'll have to ask Sherry and whatchamacallit when I see them next or when I chat with them next. No, I didn't know that. By their grandmother. How cool. Well, I don't know if you guys know this about Graphic 45, but it is a
Hi,
family
Maritza.
business. Hey Maritza. So it's mom, the two daughters, right? And they're the ones, everything is kept within the family. So it's really, really nice that they do that too. And of course, the other thing is, I don't know if you know this, Graphic 45 is made in the US. You heard that right. I didn't say it was shipped to China like Tim and all of the other ones. Theirs is made here in the US. So they actually employ American folks to do all of their stuff, which is phenomenal. Hey Carol.
Hi.
I did not know that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'll have to chat with her on that. That is so cool. So, anywho, one of my favorite lines of all times. Now, the good news, as I was going to say, is that they brought it back. They redid it. They brought it out from the vault, and they have reprinted it. So, in case you're like, oh my god, I love that pad, but Maddie, you are insane. I would never pay $100 for a 12 by 12 pad. Well, guess what? You don't have to. It is in stock. It has been reprinted, so you can get your hands on them. No, I'm not selling this. This is, well, it's in the store. Yes. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. Again, I keep forgetting. Some folks are new. Some folks might be watching this later, and I always forget. We carry Graphic 45, all of their products, dies, stamps, chipboard, ephemera, flowers. Hello, Tina. Hi, Billy. Um, everything, paper pads.
I miss you so much.
Aw, likewise, my friend. So good to see you. Chipboard, stickers, 12 by 12s, 8 by 8s, you name it, the backgrounds, we carry it all. So this one should be in the store. So whomever was asking, oh, Chris, if you want to check the store and let me know if you don't see it, because I know we have it. So it's on the shelf for sure. Okay, so I'm picking my favorite one, and it just so happened coincidentally that Steampunk Spells is got like that Harry Potter vibe to it. I know you're kind of thinking, well, I see gears, so it's kind of steampunky, and hot air balloons, which I'm crazy about. This beautiful girl, but it does have a Halloweeny flair. Does it have to be Halloween? No, but do you see the bats and a little spider web right there? And then as you go through, again, not necessarily, and this is not a full collection, by the way, so I'm not showing like show and tell because this has been pieced apart as you saw here, and this is like my 5th pad. I have little bits, from projects that I've done, and there are videos in the channel, and also at Graphic 45 when I was designing for them that they have, so you can see, how to make all kinds of projects. But anywho, I'm just showing you, it does have a little bit of Halloweeny vibe. This is Book of Spells, All Hallows Eve. But again, if you want to use, the other side, you can. There's a love potion. I love this one. Love potion instead of number 9, number 45. See, some of these are kind of neutral, but some do have a Halloween flair to them. Like these are hysterical. They're called Miss I'm Afraid, Madame Macabre, right? So Dr. Dreadful, and Mr. Seymour Bones. Get it? Seymour Bones. Haha. And then, beware and stuff like that. Oh, I love this page. Anywho, does everybody have a 12 by 12 now? Or whatever. You can.
Checking if there's a code. Christina says.
Oh, I didn't think about making a shipping code tonight because I wasn't really going to sell anything. But you know what? Let me make you one. Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
Deborah.
I most certainly can do that. Hey, Deborah.
Hi, Teddy.
Okay, while I am making that code,
Hi, Bill.
everyone run. Go get a graphic 45 paper pad. I don't care if it's 12 by 12 or 8 by 8. I don't care if it's Christmas. It doesn't matter. You pick whatever and let's go. I'm going to go make a code. So that gives you enough time and no excuses to not go get.
I thought I bought this first time.
Did you? You think? I don't know, my friend. It sells a lot. So, all right, let's see. What are we going to call this today? What are we doing? Let's call it Pop because, we're doing a pop-up card. Not really related, but we need a word. Madison, volume, please. Thank you, ma'am. Okay. Remove shipping for today. And we have a code. Okay. I'm going to pop it, not necessarily on a banner, if that's okay, guys, because it's going to take up, room from what we're doing. Instead, I'm going to pop it into the description box, and I'll also pop it in chat, okay? So let me add an extra line, remove / combine shipping code for today.
I see a charm. Is it that?
No, this one's called Steampunk Spells. So that's what you should see, Steampunk Spells. All right, here's the code for today. So remove, combine, shipping for today is Pop 08 28 24. Okay? And that is good until midnight. So you can remove the shipping. Okay. Thanks for reminding me. And let me look because Christina's not finding it. So, it should be there. Steampunk Spells. It's there. Here, let me give you a link. Steampunk is one word. That might be part of the cause why you're not seeing it. Sometimes it can be picky.
Got it. Thanks for the code, Christina says.
You're welcome. All right, and somebody try that link and tell me if it works. That is the link for the Steampunk Spells collections, okay? All right. Moving on. Here we go. Again, not a complete collection. You see that, I have one page of one, two of the others, and then some I don't have at all. So, but it's okay because all we're going to need is just a few pieces. And here's some leftovers.
Then you can remove the heart.
Yes, sure. Absolutely. Once again, I'm running way behind. Madison and I just came back from town. I had to run to the pharmacy and pick up a prescription because I'm allergic to something. Don't know what, but I'm allergic to something. See this? They don't know what it is. I have no clue. So I'm going to have to, we haven't changed like detergents. We haven't, so I don't know. And the funny thing is, like the doctor said.
Yes, it works.
She said, oh, perfect. She said to me, here's the odd thing. It's only from here to here, right? Okay, don't look at my farmer's tan because it's embarrassing. I live in Florida. My arms are tan from driving. The rest, not so much. Okay, just ignore this. I know it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But,
You're like, what?
but look at this. And it's just from here to here and from here to here. So she thinks I must have come in contact with a plant. I must have, just walked by and yeah. So my sleeves are probably up to here because you can see where my sleeves are always up to, right?
Yeah.
And I must have touched something.
A plant.
Yeah, with my forearms. It's not on my hands. It's
Legs.
just on it's not on any other part of my body, just here. Anyway, I had to run to town to pick up some kind of cream that she's hoping is going to help. Again, my stickers are incomplete. So, you know, you can see this has been used already. This one I think is new because I have like 4 of each. So this one, I think we have the full pad, okay? And you can use either or. Okay, are we ready? Does everybody have a pad or a couple of pages of graphic 45? And if we have enough time, I'm going to take a stab at a little bit more advanced of a card, which is the one that Mary had shared with us during VIP night. And if I have enough time, I'll do something else. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Okay, don't forget to start inviting folks because we're still going to use a thumbs up, by the way. All right, for a giveaway. Found my pad. Yay, you found it. Awesome. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing you're going to decide, and again, I'm not really going to give you measurements because it's totally up to you. Let me show you one that I did during VIP night. I started it. I haven't finished, so no judgment. This is the world's quickest pop-up card, right? It just boop, and it pops up. So I haven't finished decorating it and whatnot. But it's going to be something like this that we're going to create. So I'm showing you this as an idea because we want to start thinking about our images, okay? And we want to start thinking whether we want it in this orientation or in this orientation. It can open up this way too. So it can be tall or horizontal. It doesn't matter, okay? You like it? Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, they're super easy. I'm telling you, go grab a piece of paper. We're going to do this in 2 seconds. There are 2 ways to do this, okay? There are 2 very simple ways. You know what? Instead of starting with the full collection, let me show you, because some of you might still be running to get paper, or at least I hope. Let me just show you with a piece of cardstock. I'll be right back. What should I use? White? Yeah, white, right?
Yes. I say white.
Oh, you know what? We can even use color. Any. Hang on. Just 2 random pieces of paper. Okay, I'm just gonna grab. I was gonna use white, but then I realized you guys might.
Susan.
Hey, Susan. You guys might not be able to see it on screen, right? So there's 2 ways. I was gonna say to skin a cat, but that's such an awful expression. There's 2 ways to do this. It doesn't matter what size you want to start with. The inside of your card is going to be, of course, narrower, and then we're going to need something for the outside. I'm not even going to try and measure. Madison, how about 5? We'll go with 5 inches. Again, I'm just showing you how easy this is. Oh, I could have cut 6. And I would have had 2. Yeah, I won't do that. Perforated? Yes, it is. Okay. Yay, Susan's got her paper ready. Okay, so it's as simple as this. The first version of this card, and you can choose whichever one works easiest for you. Let me here on the side just a little bit. Okay. The first version is very simple. You're simply going to decide where your box or boxes, because you can do one or you can do plural. You can do wide, narrow, deep, short. Again, it totally depends on the ephemera that you're going to be using. So let me show you how easy this is. And I'm going to do this with a T ruler, but you can just use the grids on your mat. You can use a regular ruler. I am going to, and again, this is my open side. This is my attached closed side, right? I'm going to decide how deep I want it. Maybe I want, you know what, let's do narrow. Let's do 3 on this one. How many did I do on that last one? Oh, I did 3 on that one too. That's fine. I like the power of 3. So I'm going to do 2 that are kind of shallow. So the first line's going to be something like this. Again, I'm not even measuring, okay? And then I'm going to make the center. You know what? Actually, let's go 1, 2, 3, like stairs.
Hi, Christy.
Hey, Christy. We are making the world's
Donnie's here.
quickest, hey, Donnie, quickest and easiest pop-up cards. So I'm just showing you what we're going to do first. You have time. Go grab your graphic 45, favorite paper line, whichever, it doesn't matter which one. And we're going to make the quickest pop-up card ever. I have done 3 lines, right? Because I think I'm going to have 1 box short, then 1 box medium, and then 1 box higher. Or I can go high, medium, short, whatever. Again, now I get to decide. How wide do I want my little boxes to be? If my ephemera is kind of wide, I might want to go wider. If my ephemera is kind of narrow, I could go narrower. It doesn't really matter. So let's go short. Let's go, I'm just moving over a little bit. I'm not even measuring. Medium. Oh, sorry, let me do the full line so you guys can see it. And I'm going to press harder so you guys can see it. And then let's go long one over here. So it's almost like a little ladder. Okay, now let me show you what I've done, or what we should be focusing on for the red marker. 1, see it? 2, and 3. There you go. That's basically what we did. Again.
What paper did you look from the paper pack?
Oh, I forgot to get rid of that heart. Hang on. Can't even read the messages. All right. It's gone. Goodbye, heart. Bye.
Bye-bye, right?
Yeah, it's gone. Okay. What paper did you use? It didn't look like... No. This is just a scratch piece of paper that I went and grabbed from a Bo Bunny pad. I'm just showing you what we're doing first. That's not what I'm going to be crafting with, okay? I'm just kind of showing you what we're doing first. So you guys can decide, start getting an idea. So this is on the side where it's still closed, right? Not the open side. And all you're going to do to create this is cut. However deep you want these to be. This is probably too close to the edge. I honestly wouldn't have gone that close to the edge, okay? Oh, hang on. I just got stuck. Then to that line. And then to this little bitty line. Okay. So when you open it, you will have something now that looks like that, right? 1, 2, and 3 where we've cut. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to take these and you're going to flip them. You're going to pinch them so they come in, right? So let me make sure these are, oh, oops, sorry, this one. Pinch this and then bring it in and simply refold what you had folded. And there's the first one. Then we're going to bring in the next one. Again, I'm just going to flip it so that now it's pointing up instead of being pushed down. It's pointing up. So now it's a peak, right? Not a valley. Same thing. I'm going to just flatten it. And then I'm going to do it a 3rd time. And you're done. Literally. That's it. Ta-da. I told you. World's fastest pop-up card ever. Oh, except this from the pop-up. Okay, there we go. So now it looks like this. Okay. And that is where you're going to attach whatever you want. Whatever images you want to attach. Hey, Maureen. That is how you're going to attach them. So when you look at this, See the little boxes, those little stages? That's what those are. See? Okay. Now, of course, when you are ready, you're going to cut your outer piece, right? That you're going to be gluing this on. So say, for example, and we'll get to that point, but I just wanted to show you how quick and easy that is. You could just do one, right? And then add all kinds of really pretty things. You can do a wider, let's call them stages. You can do a wider stage and add all kinds of stuff that pops up this way, or if you want, it pops up this way, right? When they open it. So like if you have a tall, I was thinking about using this one. I almost use this one because it's got gorgeous dolls, right? Or girls. And so these would be awesome. Maybe not her. She's a little tall. See, something like this, or even her would be beautiful to put here. And then when you open it, she will be popping out and standing up, right? So you could use some tall items, a flower, you know, Christmas tree, whatever. If you want to go vertical instead of horizontal. Hi, Kat. Hello to everyone I've missed, by the way. I'm sorry. So that's it. It's as simple as that. Now I'm going to show you another way of doing this. Okay. Now, again, when you get to cutting your outer mat, right? That's just going to go this way and it's going to wrap around. So when this opens, this will be beautiful as well, right? As the outside. The other way of doing this, although that one is super simple, right? But if you want another way, I'm going to give you a second way. Let's make this one. Let's make it.
How was your grandson, Cat?
Let's make it shorter. Doesn't matter. No. Not really, because I'm just making a sample. We can use this one for a sample.
Hi, Angie.
Hi, Angie. So say, for example, this is your card, right? Pick a size, 5 by 7, 8 by, it doesn't matter. I'm just kind of showing you, right? Let's make this the inside so it looks pretty. This is single-sided paper. You can actually cut your boxes. Instead of having to cut them out of the paper, you can cut the strips. So let's cut this at 1 inch just to make these a 1 inch ordeal, right? Let me cut a few, actually.
He's good. He's at Taekwondo.
Oh, good. Oh, that's so good for him. I'm glad he's doing that. Martial arts are so important for young people. I honestly believe that dance and martial arts are like every boy and girl should have to take self-defense.
Growing up so fast.
They do. Self-defense and coordination are key for confidence, for weight control, for so many things. Okay, so this is another way of doing this. So another way is you can do it this way with a scoreboard. Let me get my scoreboard. This one will do because my Lisa Horton.
I did karate one year.
Yeah, my Lisa Horton's across the way. Is that good? Or maybe this way it's easier to see? So the other way to do this is with a, let me get my ball stylus. You do, all right, we can start with, I don't know, let's do a 1/2 inch. So the 1/2 inch is what's going to give us our anchor. That's where we're going to anchor it on. Oh. I'm going to try and do it so you guys can see it, okay? Then we can decide how big do we want the little box to be. In this case, let's go with 1 inch. So I'm going to say 1.5, and then another 1.5. So add half. Oops, sorry, I'm doing math. 1 second. 1.5, 2.5. Yep. Oops.
Yeah,
and
Kat.
Then we're going to do another 1/2 inch, right?
Kat says my graphic 45 cards are done and I'll post it later.
Awesome. Okay. So what I've scored.
Hi, CK.
Hey, CK. What I've scored has been 1/2 inch, 1 inch, an inch, and half an inch. So now instead of cutting them out like we've done here, we're going to create the boxes separate, right? And now we can choose where we glue our little boxes. So now I can bring this in and I can glue this. See, it's the same thing as this. One is just being cut out of the paper, and this one is just being added like a little cube. Does that make sense? Let me know in chat. Now, of course, you can do all kinds of funky, dimensions. You can do like a step ladder one. So let me think one through. Hang on. Let's see. If I did, of course, we always start with a half an inch. What, honey?
See, kisses, we actually got some rain today. I'm so happy.
Yay! Yeah, we got a little bit of rain, but not much. I'm always going to start with the half an inch, right? Because I need the little pieces that I'm going to glue for my stage or my box, right? But this, I can do this at half an inch and then this one at an inch. So it's long and short. I can do little step ladders if I want to. I can alternate the steps and do 1 inch, half an inch, 1 inch, half an inch. So you can go crazy at this point. So this one is a little bit more work in the sense that you have to use a scoreboard, right? This one you just cut in 2 seconds, like 10 seconds, you're done with this card. This one requires for you to cut, but you have a lot more options and flexibility as to what you want to do with your little stages. So we always start with the half an inch, right? This one right here, half an inch. And at the end, we know we need a half an inch again to anchor. But past that, like I said, I can alternate. I can do half an inch, 1 inch, half an inch, 1 inch, and you can keep going crazy. I mean, you can mix and match, and then always.
Kim. Daddy Kim.
Hi, Kim. And then always at the end, we know we end up with a half an inch. So the half an inch here and the half an inch here is where we're going to be adhering, right?
This makes sense for now.
So all you're doing is this is going to glue onto my wall. This is going to glue onto the bottom, right? So we got those. And then we just kind of go, how do we want it? So I want it to go this way and then this way and then this way and then this way. So you see it's like short, fat, and then it would anchor that way. So you can do all kinds of combinations with this one right here. All right. And then you can even do like multiple things because you can glue something on the narrow, something on the flat, something on the narrow, something at the top. So all kinds of fun stuff. All right. Are we set? I wanted to show you before we get cranking because I don't want you to, mess up the one paper that you really, really love. But I'm going to choose to do the simple way. I'm going to choose to do this one. You can do the other one if you like. Let me get rid of all of these papers before we get started. I am a clean as I go person. Are you a clean as you go person, or I'm going to throw everything out and then I'll clean it when I'm done? Which one are you? Any questions on anything before we get started? Everyone should have their graphic 45 paper now, right? Yes? Whatever graphic 45 paper you want to work with. And we're going to start with our base. So the base is going to be, where's that old? Okay. This is going to be the base, the inside, right? So don't pick anything too busy. Again, you want to leave room for like a sentiment here, happy birthday, or a very unhappy birthday, whatever it's called. Or you clean when you're done. So you're a messy crafter. It's okay. That's good. Hey, whatever it takes. We're making the pop-up card, Kim, to submit for the Graphic 45 $150 giveaway and the Spectrum Art Creation Friends gift card giveaways. So you're basically entering 2 challenges with 1 item. So we're going to be making a pop-up card, like super simple. It depends on the project if I'm playing on my own or following someone else. then I'm a disaster. Oh, fun. Oh my gosh. Okay, so again, let's think about our image. What are you going to go with? Because depending on what you're going to use, that's how big your card's going to be. If you're using something tiny, you can go with a smaller card. So what are we going to use?
Because I cleaned one of them and messy.
It's all good. Hey, I forgot. I have chipboard and I have stickers too. But we can also choose a focal image because maybe you just have an 8x8, and they don't come with chipboard and stickers. So we can also just look through and choose an image that we want. Like, she's awesome, right? I mean, hello. Don't have to do much to that. But let's see. I could just choose a card. A full card just like this can pop up, right? So that's another easy way to do that. That's kind of cool. I can shoot hot air balloon. I can do several little cards, or I can even stagger them, right? And then just when you open it, it has cards just like this. Oh, that sounds fun. I kind of like that idea. Ooh, if you do, see, my brain's always overrunning with ideas. If you do this other one with the little boxes, what you can do, or even this, we can cut this, right, as a strip and do an accordion fold and then attach 2 little panels on either side and attach them. So when you open, it opens up like an accordion this way. That'd be kind of cool, right? See? So cool. We could do a clock. We could do some scroll papers. We can do, of course, some hot air balloons. We can do these stamps too. Oh, we could mix and match these and the other ones too, couldn't we? I'm super slow, so you're okay. I told you, you've had like what? How long have we been on? 20 minutes to go get some paper? You should have paper by now. And now we're just going to decide what image we want to. It's going to be our focal point. So choose your focal points, and then we will know how big of a card you need. I kind of like these. Okay, where were the other ones? Two. We can kind of maybe stack them. What do you think? Let's see. Well, you know what? We won't know until we get started, folks. So let's get started. Don't overthink it. Overthinking is
better when I'm not trying to follow along.
Yeah, you're better off watching replays. That happens sometimes. Folks get they can pause it, and that's another reason why it's so cool to have these, because you can pause, you can restart whenever you want. So if that works, but this is so easy. Seriously, you can totally do this. It's not going to be a whole lot of to do. It's going to be super, super simple. Okay. So I think I'm going to do some of these. Probably, I like them all. I don't know. So all you're doing right now is choosing your focal image or images if you're going to be doing several different boxes. And then that will dictate to us how big our card needs to be. Okay. I can do 4, or I can even do 2 and 2 and just stack them like that. And then maybe what I can do also is, like I was saying, incorporate some of these. Let's see how it looks. Which set do I like? Let's go with the bottom because it's there. And yes, the trimmer's right next to me. But you guys know me by now. I like this one. I love my scissors. I might need more than what I thought. Hang on. Which is good, because if you're a slow crafter, you have plenty of time to catch up. if I did 2 of those, it might be overwhelming. I might just have to stick with, oh, that cat's kind of cool though. Or the beetle. I still like the accordion idea, but again, since we're doing a simple card, we're not gonna, you know, go all kinds of nuts. Do I like the beetle or the cat? Well, it doesn't matter. We won't see the bottom. I think I like the cat. Okay, so I'm going to do something like that where I'm going to stack these like this. Stay. And then on this side, we'll do the girls on one side with the cat, and I'm going to do the other.
I'm at work. I came to work to work. The thing to replay it.
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm sorry, my friend. I know I wish I could do like midnight crafting for all of my friends in California and in Hawaii and even across the channel. I'm a night person. I'm a night owl, so it would not be a painful situation for me at all. But you know, I know for West Coast folks, it's hard. Okay, and then I'm thinking I like this one. This is Steampunk Spells, so I'm going to kind of stagger these, maybe like that or something. We'll see.
I'm a night owl too.
Yep. Okay, that's it. I think I got my focal point. It is that simple, guys. We're not going to overthink it. So please don't go berserk trying to do a whole bunch. And hey, if you get more than, by the way, did you know you can enter more than once, both on their giveaways and on ours? So if you make a simple one right now, just do it. And then later, if you're like, you know what, that was like really without Maddie's chit chat, that was a 5-minute card. Make another one and another one and another one. Okay. I got my focal point. So now we're going to move on and we're going to choose a base. So I got focal points. Now the base, the checkered piece, again, up to you. You kind of look at your papers and remember it's going to have to be somewhat bigger because we're going to have to fold it. So do I want something, all I'm going to do is something like, just temporarily grab it like this and go, maybe.
Cool. Kelly's boss just got home this afternoon. He went to the man cave so I can count.
Woohoo! Hey, Bob. Oh, that looks kind of good, right? That looks good too. But I think I like this side better. So let's keep that as a candidate. Again, this is not a full pad. Too much orange. Don't like it. Could be. Yeah, it could be. The crow, kind of cool. That side, no. I'm going to save that. Because that's the last one I've got of that. Oh, I love the teal side. But I think I want to go darker. Although that does look really good. Okay, I'm going to say this is a contender. Not this one, because I only have one of those left. The black cat. Oh, the gears. Maybe the gears. That looks pretty cool, but yeah, that could be. Contender. Too much orange, not liking it. Too busy, and I want to save my hot air balloons. Nope, not going to cut that up. Boo-boo. Ooh, that was kind of neat. Oh, that looks good. We might have a winner. That teal just makes this teal pop so good. And there's just a little bit of blue or teal in each of these. Just a little bit, see? And that's enough. Okay, maybe it's one of these two. Let's see. Again, not going to overthink it. All right, you guys vote. Moons or gears? Let me see if I can bring it up closer. Moons. Ah, there's lighting everywhere. Just pretend it's a little nice cluster. Okay. Moon or gears. Stop moving. So far we have gears, moon, gears, moon. Okay, so the next person to vote breaks the tie because we're tied. Moons it is. Auntie came in. All right. Moon, you can't go wrong. Seriously, we overthink things. Trust me, we overthink things a lot. So don't do it. It's all beautiful. Okay, so now I need to think when I fold this baby, how big do I want this to be? I kind of like big cards. I cannot lie. Get it? Huh? No, nobody got it, Maddie. Just you. Oh, I think I'm going to go with probably about here. And again, that's just me guesstimating. How many inches is that? I'm not going to measure. I'm measuring just for you guys. Not for me. I'm thinking like 9 inches. Yeah. I'm going to go 9 inches. See? Carol got it. 9 or 10. Yeah, it could be 10. Whatever makes you happy. Again, it depends on your ephemera. We're going to go, you know what? We'll go with Christy. We'll go 10. So we have lots of room to add extra bits if we want to. And hey, if I feel it's too big, I just trim it off an inch. There's no harm done. No, you're good. No harm done. Okay, so this is where it's going to fold, right? So we got that. And then how wide do I want it? Again, just guessing here. Not over measuring, not going to overthink it. I want them kind of close because I want it to be like, you know, not so that they touch too much because I don't want them to get stuck or anything crazy when it opens, but kind of close so it looks like, you know, all busy. So I'm thinking about here, and that's going to put us at, again, yours might be totally different, so don't go with my measurements. I don't know what your focal point is. Another 9. So you know what? Yeah, I think I'm happy with 9. I think 10. Well, you know what? Let's cut 10. And if I need to trim an inch, once I fold it, I will trim an inch. No problemo. We'll do a 10 by 10. That's huge, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, that's huge. That's too big. Way too big. I like it though. Don't mind it. I'm not even going to use the scoreboard. I'm just going to pinch, pinch, pinch. And then I'm going to see how that looks. And that is way too much room. Yeah, I don't want that much room. We'll say that'll be like that. This will be right here. I can definitely take off an 1.5 inches. So now, you know what? Let me open it. We were at 9. Let's go with 7.5. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm happy. Nothing else to rethink. Nothing is lost because, of course, we can use these bits for all kinds of goodies. And now I am going to use my ergonomic foam folder to give this a good crease. Nice. Okay, there's my inside base, right? Now I'm just going to go ahead and cut. Now, since I don't do math, I am going to grab my 0 center ruler, and I'm just going to look on the left and the right and kind of put that, oops, right in the middle. Did I do it wrong again? No. 4 or 3.5, 3 3/4. Okay, 3 3/4 is my center. And again, my measurements, not yours, unless you're doing the exact same thing. So I won't see any of this on the inside at all. So I don't care what I do here. This I want to keep clean, right? Okay. So now I want to decide, how far do I want my boxes? I definitely want to leave enough room on the sides. I'm going to pretend that this is a cluster and this is a cluster. And I'm thinking if I just leave about a 1/2 inch on either side, we'll be in good shape. Even 3/4 of an inch will be fine. And that's about the same right there. Right? No, further out that way. About a 1/2 inch, I think. But I'm going to go with 3/4 because I want him closer than that. So I'm going to go 3/4 on either side. Again, why I love this ruler. Okay. So now I've got 3 markings. My center. My center, my left, and my right. Right? And again, I'm just giving myself 3/4 of an inch of a space between them. Right? Right there. So that they don't kind of, when I kind of do this to them, they don't, you know, oh, don't look at my nails. Christy, don't look at my nails. Don't judge me. So that they don't look all, they don't actually like touch and then end up messing up my mechanism. And then again, use your regular ruler or just use a T ruler if you want and decide how far you want your boxes to come out. I think about here. Again, I'm not measuring. If you want me to measure for you, my boxes are going to be like an inch. How's that? And I'm just going to make a line. Let me do it in red so you guys can see. Okay, so now I have an inch. Again, not from the side that opens, from the side that's still connected. And then I'm just going to make my little boxes. We're going to say one box is going to start here. One box is going to start here. Okay, so now I know it's going to go here, 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 here. And how wide do I want those to be? I don't know. Why an inch? For no reason. Just because. You could do 3/4 of an inch. So like I showed you in this one, Carol. This one is like 1/2 inch. This one is an inch. This one is, what was this one? 1.5 inches. Stop it. Here we go. 1 inch and 3/4. It doesn't matter how deep you want your little box to come out. That's totally up to you. So do I really want them to stand out, or do I want to put some here, then some here, and then some here, so they're in different stages? You see? Different depths. It doesn't matter. Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Grab your graphic 45. We're making the world's easiest card, okay? Pop-up card, that is. Okay, so yeah. Just because in this case, I'm going to keep them both the same depth. So I didn't even measure. I just kind of said, that looks good. And then I'm just going to make my other line here on this side because I'm going to decide that this is going to be, again, depending on your ephemera. If your ephemera is like a little skinny girl, you know, with, you know, the legs and stuff, you don't want a big old box and then her legs are, you know, like this. So decide. How wide is your ephemera, right? Since this is about that, I'm thinking an inch. It gives me quite enough to mount on and not have too much of it protruding. So I'm just going to mark roughly at an inch. So you decide, bottom line is you decide how deep and how wide you want your boxes.
Hi, Jess.
There's no, hi, Jess. So now I've got, can you see it? Toot, 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 and toot, toot, toot. Okay, ignore this piece here. I just over markered. Is that a word? Over markered? And all we're going to do is, again, cut the left. The straight line just kind of helps us so we don't cut wonky, like the left side deeper than the right side. So all I'm going to do is cut this side, cut this side, snip, snip, and then this side.
Shortcake says thank you.
You're welcome. Great question. So keep them coming. If you're lost, keep them coming because, I guarantee you somebody else is lost. So all I've done is cut left and right, right? And left and right again. So when I open it, it's going to look like this, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to push from the back to bring those cuts that I just did. Now I'm going to reverse the direction and bring them in, right? Like this. And I'm going to pinch them. See? to come inside. So now they're mountains instead of valleys, right? See, they're peaks. And now with that said, I'm going to refold my card again and push down on those areas. And then I'm going to burnish them down so I can make them stay. And I've now created my 2 little platforms. See, that's it. It's as simple as that. Now I have something to glue my little thingies on. Cool, cool. And if when you're done, you're like, oh, they're not tall enough. You know what? Nothing is stopping you from reclosing them. Retracing. I'm going to give it more because I think actually mine are kind of So I'm just going to give it no measuring. Just going to give it a little more. And I'm going to snip now to that line. Oops, except I put the line on the wrong place. There. And there. And again, look, I can keep one short and one long, right? So this one I've now cut in deeper. And if you're worried about the fact that you fold it, don't be, because we're going to create little panels for them too. So now this one is out further than this one, you see? See, one is like protruding more. Oops, I didn't fold it all the way. And this one is a little shorter, all right? But if I want them to be the same, I'm just going to close it back up and snip them both to that line, right? The new line that I've given, the depth. And then open them back up, push them out, repinch, right? Giving it a new center on both. Come on, don't be shy. Come on in. And pressing it back in. And now they are standing out a little bit more, right? So now it's got a wider depth. All right, I think I like that. That's it, guys. And I mean, I'm over explaining it because I'm showing you what if you decide you want to change your mind? What if you don't like it? What if, right? But honestly, super, super simple. Okay, now that that is done, hang on. This one is a little bit wonky. Okay, now that that is done, we can decide, do we want to add, and by the way, you could have added other panels here, right? So you can create 3 layers. You can do whatever. We're going to ink this up first. Again, if you feel like you want to distress, I am going to do it because some of you might want to do it. And so that kills time too for other folks to catch up as well, right? That doesn't look so bad. And I'm just going to use this black, but you could also use your Graphic 45 hybrid inks, which you know it's my favorite black. Just really quick, going to hit it up on the sides. And then we're going to also do the little stages, right? The little boxes as well.
Hi, Donna.
Hey, Donna. And again, holler if you have questions. I'm going to push these back in, guys, just so I can kind of, oh, no, actually, no, I need to have them out. And I'm just going to maneuver this way. Them out and ink. Now, I like to reinforce my stages, and I like the fact that, see, I like to do something a little different. I just think it gives it more presentation. So in that case, you're going to use your scraps. Scraps are awesome for this purpose. So let me see what scraps I've got. I saw some in the bag. Ah, look at that. Quite perfect. I love it. That was just pure coincidence, right? But hey, I'll take it. So I'm just going to grab my pencil here and I'm going to kind of mark. I can even probably crease. I think it was an inch, wasn't it? Well, whatever it was. I'm not even going to use my trimmer. I'm just going to cut. Again, not going to overthink this. We can make more and more and more. All right, I need to snip it just a bit. Okay, and then we're going to make one for the other side. I'm just going to copy this. Yours are going to be different widths, different depths. I don't know what you went with. Okay, and I like to reinforce the bottom as well. So since they are the same, I'm going to get all of them done out of one little strip. Okay. And I still have a little piece left over just in case if I miscut one or anything. I am going to ink those up. Again, don't worry. You guys take your time. We'll catch up. And if you have questions, shout them out. But we are just going to reinforce those. Do you have to? No, not at all. Is it going to make or break the card? No, not at all. It's just a small detail. So if you want to not do the step at all, don't. It's perfectly fine. Hey, sis.
Hello.
I was going to call you.
Tell you what.
I was going to call you. And then I couldn't find my phone. I still don't know where my phone is, by the way. So this time, if somebody messages me, you know, I'm always back. Oh, that side's nice too. If somebody messages me, and I know I am horrible about messages, I know this to be true. I accept it.
Or
you have to be true to yourself.
Or if somebody's trying to call her, she doesn't know where her phone is.
But this time is for real. I do not know where my phone is. It was here in the house. I was talking to the neighbor. And then I had it in my hand. I came inside the house. I came in and I changed my clothes. And since then, I have not seen my phone. I have no clue where my phone is.
Did you get my email for that washi, Cindy says?
Yes, I did. I got both of those for you. Actually, I
Kateri says.
I did, and it's on silent because I was at the doctor. So I silenced my phone, being a good patient, right? I silenced the phone, and now I can't find it. Of course, I tried my, hey, where are you? But
everything else.
I have no idea where she's at.
Kateri says, I just finished dinner, and he just left for men's group at church.
Cool. See, you had time. But yeah, I don't know where my phone is. So if you're messaging me, sorry.
Christy. Kelly says, would you explain again how dimensions, how deep we make them?
You make them any depth you want. So here, I'll show you again.
Throw with your clothes, you change.
That's what I'm thinking, Lisa. Hey, Lisa, I told them, I said, I guarantee you it's either in my closet or in the bathroom because I was sweating to death. Well, we were out there for a while chatting, right? And
it got hot.
And I came in and I was like, oh my God.
Almost pulled a Maddie. Almost made Pop out too tall and would have made him stick out the card.
That's okay. You know what? You just make that the outer one bigger.
Cindy says you don't know where Cindy says you don't know where your phone is. Oh yep. My goodness.
Lost it. Who knows?
It's somewhere. Look.
Oh, by the way, wait, my phone's ringing. I hear something. Wait. Keep calling. Who's calling? It's here? Auntie. I hear it. I hear it. I'm closer.
I'm calling you, sweetheart. Auntie says.
Where is it? Wait, call it again.
Call it again, Auntie. Oh. Or whoever you're calling.
I almost had it.
I hear it vibrating.
Yeah. I heard it. I heard it. It was buzzing.
Kelly says, I tried to find my phone. It didn't work. Sorry. Auntie says.
Hey, Siri, where are you? Wait. It's here. Oh, I'm getting closer. Nope. I'm
Kelly's just trying to find my phone on your iPad.
Yes. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, it's down here. I'll find it eventually.
Okay, I'm just gonna call you again.
No, it's okay. Thanks, though. I'll find it
Check the
later.
trash can.
I wouldn't doubt it. Madison, follow the sound.
Coming.
It's like over here somewhere. You hear it, right?
Yeah, it's on the paper somewhere.
Sorry, Kelly. Let me answer your question. So how deep you want to cut is totally up to you. Here, let me reverse these and I'll show you. So this one, as you can see.
One of your family members tried calling it.
Yeah. This one is
a trash container. Says
this one is narrow, right? This one was maybe maybe 3/4 of an inch. This one I went deeper.
You found it, Mom?
Where was it? Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks. Bernie just came down with it. Well, what on earth was buzzing down here? The laptop?
Your iPad, maybe?
Maybe the iPad. Anyway.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. This one is 1 1/4, and then this one is 1 3/4 deep. So how deep or how tall you want your box to be? Success. Yes, thank you, guys. Teamwork. I found it. Well, Bernie found it. See? Totally up to you. How deep you want to come in or how wide you want to go too. There is no right or wrong. It just depends on how much. And you can even cut this narrow, like I showed you with the other one, right? You can make your own little rungs.
Yay. Auntie says yay.
I don't know where it went. You can make your own rungs where this is narrower and then this is tall, right? You can do all kinds of configurations. Let me know if that makes sense or if you have other questions. Okay, so far we've done this, right? I've just kind of created a cute little, strip of paper. This we won't even see because this is going to get covered by this. But just in case I do decide to do some kind of a weird angle like this and like that, we see a little bit, awesome. If we don't, and I decide that I'm just going to glue these straight down like these, see? I just kind of glue these flat. Then that doesn't matter. But it's nice to reinforce it anyway. Okay? All right. So we've got this. We've got this. We've got some kind of a game plan here going. Right?
Thanks to you too.
Now, I lost one.
Cass's where was it? Donna's where was it?
I have no idea. Bernie came running with it. So it's probably in the master bedroom or in the closet. Who knows? I'll ask him later. Okay, so these are going to go here, right? That's what's going to pop up.
Did you lose it again?
No, I got it. It's right here. Thank you. Now, what do we want to put anywhere else? I don't know. Let's decorate. So if I want, say, the focal point to stand back and the ones on either side, do I cut less deep? Yes. So the deeper you cut in, the more it's going to protrude out, right? Mm-hmm. The smaller, the more far in the background it's going to be. So again, let me kind of just put these here to show you, just to kind of give you a reference point. See how they're kind of like getting further and further in, right? Again, imagine that they're glued, right? That they're adhered. So you can do like this one. See, this one is in the middle, is further out. So this is out, and then this one is a little bit in, and this one's even further in. See? You can see it from the side, the angles. You just decide, do you want to go from narrow to, wider? Do you want to do wide, narrow, wide? And any configuration that you want. Okay, where were we? Woo, sorry. A 5-minute card is turning into an hour because I am stuck on decorating, guys. I'm sorry. But you guys get the concept. And I know you're crafting along, which is perfect because then that gives us all time to ask the questions. Again, like I said, the first one is always the one that's a little bit more, requires more thought. But after you've done one, this is a no-brainer. It's more the decorating aspect of it, right? So, perfect. Kelly got it. Yeah. Bye, Donna. No worries. Or I don't know if you're leaving. Maybe you're just saying tomorrow you'll craft along. Yeah. You do it on your time. That's the beauty of the internet, right? That you get to replay stuff whenever you want. Oh, I also have stickers. Let's not forget the stickers. Stickers.
Not yet. Not
Yeah, no, don't go. I'm not kicking you out. I was just saying if you have to leave, I understand. You know what? I'm going to do my focal points first, and then I'll know what I want to put in the back. How's that? Do I need to ink these? Maybe. Just the white core. See the little
How are you
white
guys? You guys doing good today?
core? We're going to just touch that up. The bottom, nobody will see, so I'm not worried about it. I'm going to do the top and the sides. Who keeps messaging me?
Friend.
Oh, don't forget your thumbs up while you're here, please.
Thanks.
Because if we reach our if we reach our thumbs up, then we can do a gift card before we leave. We can do a giveaway.
Yep.
We're not doing a sale, but I figure, hey, we can get some people in the jar and craft along. And
I went to town with mommy today.
you did. Okay.
It was fun.
Did I get all of them?
Why
Yeah,
do you
two.
The edges are brown, Donna said.
They're not brown. They're white. The core is white. So let me show you. See the core there? It's white.
Mm-hmm.
When you edge it, it disappears. You see that? Not white. White. Not white. White. Okay. Do you have to? No. Do I want to? Yes. Now, even with these, you can add dimensional foam, right? So I don't have to just glue this, and this flat, right? Like that. Let's say like that. I can also add dimensional foam in between these layers too, okay? I know, Donna. Thank you.
Yeah.
I said that. I said, don't judge my nails. So you can, if you want to add, add some foam. Now remember, this is going to this is going to fold pretty flat, right? But there's nothing wrong with getting a little dimension, right, on a card on the inside.
Usually forgets to do the edges.
Yeah. It doesn't really kill anything. I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world, but if you have, an extra 10 seconds, I do think about doing it.
You're sweet. Love your teaching.
Oh, thanks, Kat. You are awesome. Which one do I want up front? I'm afraid. I love that. I'm afraid. That's hysterical. So I'm going to do this. And again, the other thing is what Jenny was mentioning earlier. So I put so many elements. I just kept going with the teapots higher and higher and mushrooms and stuff, right? Giving it elevation, that when I went to close my card, everything was sticking out of the card. And so I had to make this, the base, right? The front of the card wider to accommodate. So keep that in mind, guys. When you're doing that, kind of, look at it and play with it a little bit to make sure that you're not doing the Maddie. Do the Maddie. Then you dance. Do the Maddie. Add some dimension here. Madison, check your messages. It's Kateri. Auntie Kateri says, check your messages.
What is it?
Not what is it? It's yes, ma'am. You should know better than that, right?
Sorry, I just sometimes I was writing a message, so I didn't.
Oh, okay. But manners always first and foremost.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Now I'm not going to go 3 dimensions. I'm only going to do 1
You
because I don't want to go
make
crazy.
me laugh, honey.
That's because I'm a nut.
Why do I always have to stick with her because she laughs. She makes me laugh every morning. She does her crazy singing.
I do all kinds of crazy stuff. What can I tell you? Now, I want to pop it up even more. No, I don't. So now, sorry. Have I shown you guys what I've been doing? All I did was stack my little ephemera, added 1 level of not the black foam that we sell in that big roll is not super thick. So I like to use that for when I don't need too much height. I did a little dimension, not too much. And then the back one, I did not do any dimension, right? I just glued it directly to the back of that one. And now I'm going to glue this here. Again, see why I wanted a little bit of space here in between the two? Because when this closes...
Bye, Donna.
Now she's going.
Yeah.
Bye, Donna. I don't want this one and this one to kind of end up getting stuck, right? So I'm going to move this one just a
Donna says,
hair.
Donna says, have a good time, everyone.
We will. Just a little bit of glue. I'm not going to go berserk. Why? Because I'm going to test it really quick. And if I feel like, I'll move it.
Okay. I see it now.
You know what?
She says,
no, Madison, it's for you. It's not for me.
No, she says she's telling you.
Yeah, but she didn't say read it publicly. So don't read it public unless... See, this is scraping the bottom. So I'm going to lift it up a little bit more. So kind of to fill you in, because mine are not flat, they're jagged. When I went to close it, one of the corners was dragging, right? It was kind of scraping the paper. So I lifted them up a little higher. And you see why I kind of do like to reinforce that and add a little something extra, just in case. Okay, and now we're going to do the other side. And see how we want to do this. Oh, I was telling you. They're coming back. We ran out again. We had to reorder. So they are on their way. So if you don't have one and you need to score one, order it, get it before they run out again. Okay. This one we're going to do like this maybe. I think so. Maybe the skeleton a little higher. Is that too high? Ooh, I think it would be too high. I wanted to see more of the skeleton. All right, let's go right, maybe then. Maybe. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. If I don't like it, I will pull it. How are you guys doing? You doing good? Oh, I should be laying this like that, right? Can you guys see it better now? How's everybody doing? I know I'm not in class mode. Usually when we do class, it's a totally different story. I'm more like just crafting now.
It's here. Says I would make my. I wouldn't mind trying one, but I'm afraid I would not able to use it.
Why would you not be able to use it? What? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Of course you would. Why wouldn't you be able to use it, my friend?
Hi,
Tell
Leah.
Me. Hey, Leah.
She says, I'm really learning a lot from this class. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, you are so welcome. You've got to join us from some of the classes. Those are
Hi, KK.
A whole lot of fun. Hey, KK. That's when we really take our time and do a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Maybe this one I can... Yeah,
My
that's not
hands
bad.
can't squeeze without cramping up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, see how high that Steampunk Spells is? If I don't take a look at it, I have a feeling I'm going to end up outside of my card. Ooh, see, that one is already borderline. Look, do you see the tippy top? It's okay. That's going to be okay because my outer panel is going to be, maybe 1/4 of an inch. So whew, that's as high as I can go. Now I know I cannot go any higher than that.
Did you do any selling today? Katie says.
Nope. We are just crafting. Now, if I have time, I do want to show you some stuff, but no promises. No promises.
Katerina is calling me old young.
All right, now we're going to put some glue back here. Don't want to add too much dimension. I'm just going to pinch that in place. And then I think I'm just going to glue that right there. Wait, maybe this way. So they're kind of opposite. Madison volume again.
Sorry.
I do not know why you like to turn up the volume. Please don't. I can hear myself twice and it drives me crazy. I hate hearing myself once, much less twice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm staying below that cat because I know that's as high as I can go. All right, now I'm going to fold and yay! All right, and now all of my cards just pop out on all different levels, right? Uh-oh. Wait for the glue. Don't. You know what? I'm going to add more glue. Just in case. And that was that's it. After this is just playtime, guys. We just decorate any which way we like. We are pretty much done with the whole pop-up.
Sorry. Kathy's joined the Katie suit today. Watched her live. I want waitlist.
Yep. No worries. Let me know, Kat. Yeah, she was live today. I did see that. Okay. I love it. I love it. Do you see how easy it is to make a pop-up card? Now let's have fun and decorate. Okay, we're going to need a sentiment probably, or some kind of something we can create from our leftovers, right? All kinds of different panels to break this up here, like strips or belly bands. You can even come up here and do a strip. Do I have any skinny strips? Now I have a mess, but I have. This is probably not wide enough, but no, it's not wide enough. But say, no, that's not going to work. I'm just going to cut one just to give you an idea. Now for this, I am
Can you cover the back?
Oh, no.
So you can see that.
No. We're going to cover. This is not done. We need the front panel. See? You can't see anything. When the card is folded, you can't see anything. We're not done. I'm saying we're done with the pop-up mechanism, which is like the, everyone thinks it's like the hardest thing to do. It's like the easiest thing to do. Okay, but what I was going to tell you is get creative. So if I want to, again, you guys keep crafting. I'm just going to show you crazy cockamamie ideas as they pop into my head, right? So for example, this one is 7.5. So I'm going to cut one at 7 and a. Do I have one? I want to see more of the moons. Let me go with 7. You guys keep crafting. I'm just going to cut and then I'll show you what I'm doing, okay? Now I got that song in my head. Do the hustle. Do the hustle. Height. Let's do 3.5. Okay, so what I'm thinking is if you wanted to, you can even create an extra panel here and leave this panel as a pocket for a gift card or for whatever, some photos, a check. I don't know. People still send checks, right?
I think so.
So it's perfect for a check, actually. So you can stuff all kinds of goodies up here. You know what? Let's do it. I already cut the piece. Why not? And then I can use this piece or another piece, I guess, for the bottom. What?
Can you also put a bill there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, money. Everybody likes hard, cold cash. Do it. Who doesn't want cash?
No, if you receive it. If somebody said they open it,
Does that look cool? Mm. Mm. Ooh, we got black and white gears. Too many gears. Cats. Look, cat. Cat.
Yeah.
I can also go to my 8x8, couldn't I? I got hot air balloon. Ooh, I got stripes. Stripes are kind of cool. Wow, that piece is almost perfect. But it's too much orange. Let's break it up with something black or white. How about this piece right here? It's got orange, but it's more black than orange. Let's see. Didn't I see something? It must have been the crows, but I thought I saw something that had... Hang on. Too much blue. Oh, see? I'm not crazy. I mean, I'm kind of crazy.
I want the winter bloom in the...
Oh, it's because it's got the whatchamacallit. Oh, we could also use some... You know, it'd be kind of cool. We can even make like a little book panel. Why not? Look, like that. We put this here. And then this opens up to reveal even more panels if we wanted to. That'd be kind of cute, right? Just put a little latch maybe. You know, I mean, again, see, you can get all kinds of funky, guys. You can get super creative and do all kinds of stuff and just keep adding from there, right? But yeah, why not? We'll leave it like that. And then this way you can write your sentiment right there. I like it. We could do this way, but I think it gives it a little something more like that. Okay. So once again, we're going to ink up the edges just because I like to. I want winter bloom and the fence cards. The fences are in. Which one's the winter bloom, Cat? Remind me. I'm in love with the snow globes that Jenny did. I can't wait to work on mine. We could also notch it. Let's notch it, you know. Use my zero bubble ruler again. Find a center. I'm just going to go back and forth. 3.5, 3.5 on either side. Mark my center. It's okay if I do it with the marker because I'm just going to punch it out anyway. Line up my little center thing there. Up. And we've got that. So now let's ink that up too. Again, we won't really see the bottom, so I don't care. So I'm just going to do the sides and the top. Okay. There's that. All right, and then I'm going to adhere that on 3 sides, obviously. Left, right, and bottom. Like so. Bring that in. Kind of eyeball that I'm leveled. And now we have a cool pocket at the top for some cash or some checks. I'm going to press down on it to adhere it. Right, Kateri? How much would you like? A couple of $100 bills? Sure, you got it.
No, you didn't receive the die yet.
Which die? Which die? You know that's like a crazy question to ask me, right?
I sent you a photo.
There are like 50 billion dies in the world.
Terry said she sent you a photo.
Yeah. You know what we could also do? We can do this on 3 sides and do a little bookmark.
Make sure you put money in the pocket when you send it to me.
I know. That's what I said. A couple of hundred, do? Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
On its way. You wait on that, okay? Just don't hold your breath.
The flower leaf die cut gorgeous.
Flowers and leaves. Hey? Was I supposed to get a gorgeous girl die?
I don't know.
Which die? All right, let me know. I'm going to keep going. How's everybody doing so far? You keeping up? You have questions? Holler, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could use something like this to create a little bookmark to slide in there. Katie Sue. Okay. I was supposed to get you a Katie Sue die?
Yeah.
All right, you guys are going to have to email me. I don't recall. I must have dropped the ball somewhere. How's that for honesty? Because I have no recollection whatsoever of what you guys are talking
What
about.
makes it?
This is not necessarily what I'm going to be using, but just to kind of show you, we can leave that open. And then, I'm sure they're talking to each other, honey. I don't know which die it is. Now we can put some money or some cards or some photos in there. And then here we can add a little bookmark for them to have something else as a keepsake. And then, add our little messages there. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to slide this down just a smidge, right? So that there's enough room for the little bookmark in there. I'm going to adhere this on 3 sides. And just like this, and again, I mean, you could just do this and decorate and be done. I'm just fooling around, guys. So you don't have to, feel like, oh God, I have to do that. No. This is just me playing, just playing, using what I have and kind of thinking, that's kind of cool. All right. So I know how I need to insert a bookmark there. Now, to create a closure for this, I could use one of my chipboards if I can dig it out. Oh my God, I'm so dying to use these. See, they're still on the desk because I refuse to put them away. Ooh, we could have even used some of these. But let's keep it graphic 45 because I want to be able to enter it if I want. Do I? Maybe not. Chipboard is awesome for creating little latches, right, for closures. So it's as simple as any of these tiles, borders, this beautiful banner cat. But I'm thinking maybe button. I'm thinking maybe a button. Let's try one. See how it looks. If we don't like it, we don't use it. I kind of like it. Yeah, it's perfect. Adorable. So I'm going to ink the sides as well. Oh. Uh-oh. Was there an accident or? Oh. But do you have power? Oh, storms. Wow. Really? Michigan has major outages? I did not know that. Okay, now to create that, in case you've never done one, all you're going to do is glue 1/2, right? Because the other one you're going to use to slide that under. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue just on one of the sides, like so, right? Just a little bit. And then that side is going to get glued over here. We're going to let that settle. And when it does, it'll become a way for us to also open that up. And again, it's given some dimensions, a little something without adding a whole bunch of depth. See, it still pretty much closes fully flat.
Yes, our power ran off the barn by building.
Ooh, okay. What else do we want to add in here? I'm thinking back here we need some stuff, right? It just looks kind of plain. And we have stickers and we have other ephemera and we've got chipboard we could add. We have little tags and all kinds of fun stuff that we could add.
Kim said the trees are down everywhere.
Oh, We've also got, oh, don't forget, we've got more of those. If we want to do like a wall picture kind of thing, like it's just a bunch of pictures like Harry Potter where they have a lot of different frames, we can bring back that one piece. Like I know where it went. You're funny, Maddie. Well, these are a little big, but here's some other ones. Oh, and actually maybe given, oh, look at that. Different sizes kind of look good. Huh. And there's an owl. And what else did I save in here? Oh, that's the black cat. We can use that because we have that. Here's this other one. We want to use 2 big ones and then layer some smaller ones. Oh, there's the beetle. I kind of like the beetle. Look, I've saved. See, I love saving scraps. These always come in handy. Just random places. They look awesome. But I don't save tiny, tiny scraps. Ooh, a black one. Yeah, look at that. And then maybe we'll find some small ones for here. Where are those stickers? Who took the stickers? Jenny. Okay. Get your hands out of my stickers. Hands in the cookie jar. I have a feeling it might have been Kelly, though. Oh, my God. First I lose the phone. Now I lose the stickers. And they're right here. They're right here because they haven't moved. I just keep burying stuff under. Don't worry. I'll find them. This is nuts. Where are you? Where are the stickers? All right, move the chipboard over there so I don't lose it. That's it. Chipboard there. And stickers. 8 by 8. 8 by 8.
Nope, I got my own sticker.
Sure you do. Then you know it was Leah, right? Because Leah's quiet. And we know it's always the quiet ones. It's like, what did I do to you? For real, people. Oh, hang on. It's my neighbor. 2 seconds, guys. Hello.
Hey, I almost hung up.
All right, I'm back. Making sure they're okay. They're good. Okay. Stickers. I found them. I found them. Thanks for putting them back, Leah. That was very nice.
Oh, all of our schools were closed today, Auntie says.
Oh, because of the storms? Eek. So we still have some of these small ones, but you know what? Let's see. Like, here's a blue one. And that would look kind of cool, right? Kind of break it up some. But we've also got other shapes. We don't have to stick to just that. You know, like the pictures on Hogwarts or whatever, as you're going up the stairs, they have ovals. Look at this owl right here. So we could do something like that. Oh, wait, I like this one more. Yeah, I like to be able to see double, toil and trouble. And then on this one, we can do the owl. And then we can do some other fun stuff. Oh, thanks, Susan. Super easy. Do you see how easy it is? It's so simple. Like, now I love using my hunky-dory bases. I love using all of my, what are the other ones? God, I can't think of the name right now. My, photo play, you know, so don't get me wrong. I'm all about having a base where I can just put pretty papers and decorate and be done. But if you're going to do a pop-up, I didn't want you guys to not use, oh, the clock. Yes. To not do the challenge because you felt that you didn't have what you needed or it's not going to get to you in time. I don't want that to be, oh, both clocks look awesome though. Because this one's blue. but I love that one. And why not? Do we have a crow yet? Hi, Mary.
Hi.
So again, everyone can do this. No excuses. Oh, there's a cool butterfly there too. All right. So what if, sorry, I have to bring this closer to me. What if we did something like so? And then this one's got to go higher. This one can go lower. I don't want them to be perfectly aligned, guys. I want to break it up, right? So I don't care so much about the howlet's wing. I care about the owl. So I can bring that little owl down. How far can I go? I can still see him right there. And I can put the clock somewhere around here. This one can go higher, right? And then we need something right there. So maybe we already have a skeleton, so I don't want that. Sorry. We could use a hot air balloon. Okay, so that's a oh, what about something tall and skinny? We could use an oval. And I have some little gears that we can use as well. That's too much the color of the clock. They're both cream and black. Another clock? Let's see. Not bad. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. I kind of like it. And then we can do some like of the little gears and maybe some corners. And, you know, we'll kind of keep going from there. Okay, so I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's do that. I'm going to put these off to the side for now. They have good adhesive, guys. So, you know, kind of barely touch them because when they go down, they're going to pretty much stay down. All right, I'm going to come really low with that owl. You see that? Just where it's like barely peeking out like that. Okay, but before I do that, I'm going to ink my edges. Just like we had discussed before. You have to know, but
It was the same, somewhere close because of heat yesterday.
it was that hot? Wow. Didn't you guys, wasn't somebody saying that their temperatures had dropped? And then they just like popped up like that again, huh? That's crazy. Okay, so let's start with the owl. And again, you know what? We can make these little pockets. See, I mean, like, possibilities are endless. If I wanted to go even lower, I could, but you know what? I do want to see some of that owl. I'm going to adhere this on 3 sides. If I want it to be a pocket, it can be. If I don't want to use it as a pocket, then I don't have to, right? But I think it's good to have options. Okay, if I'm looking at this straight ahead.
Ours did that. Kateri says.
All right, so something like this is what I'm thinking. And since I moved that.
Oh, Kim says she's freezing.
Now you're freezing? Jeez Louise, people, this weather is going to make everybody sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. I had overglued it. All right, we're good. And you notice I made it stick out some. It doesn't have to be within the lines, guys. Feel free to color outside the lines. This one I want, again, remember, this is a pocket, right? So I don't necessarily want, did I even ink this? I don't know that I did. If I did a bad job. No, I did. I see it now. I just missed a couple of spots. Okay. If I want this to stick out like that, I still can. You know, I can even go a little out because remember, the outside panel is going to also have, you know, some, it's going to be a little taller, right? Just have to be careful to remember not to add glue here and then end up gluing the panel. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So I can totally do something like that and it'll be okay. I'm just going to have to be careful about this corner. So I'm going to kind of put my finger on it to remind myself Don't over glue. This side we're good on. And then we're just going to stick this like so. Okay. So now I still have a little pocket there if I want to. Here, let me show you. I should wait for it to glue. Hang on. Press it down some. And then I'm going to grab a little strip of paper here and show you that we still have the big pocket, right? But then I also have this other cute little hidden pocket in that black card if I want it to be. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. Okay, then we were going to come in with these. I'm also going to edge them again, as I was sharing with Donna earlier. They still have the white edge, but if I do this, you see? Oh, come on, focus. See that? I can make that white edge disappear. So this side is ink, this side is not. So I'm just going to ink it up. Plus, it kind of makes it look more, I don't know, spooky. The glue is super strong. Like, it'll take your fingerprints off. So just be cognizant that once you press it down, it's going to stay down.
He says, "Hi, Maddie. Sorry, I
Ow.
stepped out. I didn't know something from the die or from expressions."
I'm sorry, Miss. I stepped out and I didn't know if you said something. The die is from Craft Expressions Victorian Lace. Oh, yeah. That die. Yeah, that's coming. I thought we were talking about something else. That should be on its way. Actually, I think I saw that it was scheduled for Tuesday to arrive. And then I saw that they, whatchamacallit, send me a notification saying rescheduling to, what did they say?
Yeah.
Wednesday. I think they pushed it a day. And I'm like, really? Whatever. So they're going to keep it an extra day.
Here he says, heading to the east.
Heading to the east. What, the rain? Okay, so we're creating all kinds of layers.
North Dakota right now. So heading to the east.
Oh, the weather. Okay. I still have a little ball spot there that I think we could do something with, right? So let's find something else to put back there. We won't see it much. It won't make a big difference, but why not?
Hi again, Brian. He says hi again.
Hello again. Welcome back. How about this black butterfly? I'm kind of feeling that butterfly. Can you tell? I've been...
Thank you, Lena. She says love this for this journal too.
What's that? Leah says what? Sorry.
Love this for the journal too.
Oh, yeah. Totally. This could be a
I think
page.
so, Mary. She said, Maddie, were you and Bernie able to the ITD item emailed you
Yes
about?
and no, Mary, because when I was getting ready to place an order, Bernie said, wait, we have still a whole bunch of ITD stuff that we need to, sell before we can bring in new stock or restock anything. And he's right. So I have it. It's in the cart, but I'm going to wait to do another ITD rice paper sale. And then, and oh my God, some of that stuff is gorgeous. See, I forgot that we even had it. I will show you it. And then, beware. And then once I have enough that I can place an order, then I most certainly will. But it's in the cart already, so I won't forget.
Auntie says, cut out the gear stickers in the 12 by 12.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, and I had gears in here. Auntie, you're a genius. Didn't I talk about those gears in the corners? I do want to use those, but hang on. Let me see something. I just happen to see this. Again, we're not going to see much of this, but the word beware is kind of cool. So if I cut this, let's start here. And if I need to cut more, I can cut more. If I cut this and stick this back here, I'll have to relift that clock. And maybe even trim some of this off. Hang on. Isn't it fun? Just like sticking stuff everywhere, right? Like just cause it's fun. Oh yeah. I love that. And I'm going to tuck it underneath that clock. So first, let me gently lift that clock. Oh, I think I can. I don't think I pressed down. Oh, good.
Shortcake says okay, awesome.
Yes. Yes, I didn't forget. I didn't forget. And Mary, yours will be coming as well here as soon as I can show you some more of those beauties. I love it. See how busy it is now? It's like super busy, but not. It's all cohesive. And we've got hidden pockets everywhere. We've got a little tuck down here, right? Not only there, but we've got a tuck here that we're going to stick a bookmark. I guess I'll put that there so I don't forget. We've also got a pocket here. We can stick that there so I don't forget. We've got a pocket here. And then, of course, we have our ginormous pocket here for Katiri's money. For Katiri's $100 bills. Okay? And then when we fold it, it all folds pretty flat, right, guys? Can you believe all that dimension is there? All right, that leads me to the outer panel. Are we good to go, everybody? Or are we still working on it? Can I do the outside panel? Let me know. I'll take a sip of drink here. That was good. I'm thirsty. And in need of sugar. Looking awesome. Thanks, sis.
Thank you.
Are we good? Can I move on, or if you guys are still working, I can work on the little bookmark. But I also don't want to keep you guys. If you're done, we can move to the outer one. Okay. I think my inside is pretty full, and we still want to decorate the front of the card, right? All right. I'm gonna move my stickers so that Leah doesn't take them again. All right. And now I got to choose the outside. Now,
Good. That's
good? Perfect. What's going to be my outside? This could go here. Again, I'm going to leave a little bit of a border, right? Maybe you decide 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 of an inch. There's no, I mean, you can leave an inch. There's no right or wrong here, guys, right? The one thing I do want to know is, what is my pattern on the outside? Do I like that? Do I want something else? Or maybe do I want to flip this, and this will be the inside and this will be the outside. If that is the case, my cats are upside down. That means my paper needs to be put upside down, right? So also keep orientation in mind. Or, nope, not that one. Let's see what we got to work with. Definitely not these, because those are my cards. I want to keep those. Don't want to keep, ooh, Mufasa. They had me at hot air balloons. Hang on. There's also polka dots. There's also this one we could use. We can use a signature page. We could use that. We have this one already? No. We could use that. We could use this. We could use this. Okay, so let's limit it to those. We'll stick with those and see what works. Hang on, let me put some stuff away. Well, if I don't get to Mary's card today, we'll do it tomorrow. How's that? All right. Again, upside down. This way on the inside, that way on the outside. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't want to do it this way because honestly, we won't be able to appreciate any of the cloths. I'll cover them all. So this one would be this way. Okay. This one, not bad. I like the dark. And then it is specific orientation-wise. So we have to go this way, which would then put some of my stuff upside down. But you really can't see much. I mean, see? I mean, you really have to be hard-pressed to look for it. We could do that. That's kind of neat, right? Or we could reverse it and do it this way and then that way. let's see. So a kind of a beigey vintage inside. I like it, not bad. And then a black outside, not bad. Oh, this is so tough. This is the toughest part of all, guys, for me. I don't know if it's for you, but for me, it's like, ooh, that one has a skate and love potion number 9 right in the front. You like the first one so far? Tough, tough, tough. Golly. Okay. This one is not orientation specific, so it could go this way. And then that would have to be upside down, right? Yeah, it's got, I see text. Or we could, no, that's too much teal. So like this, and then like that. That's gorgeous. Okay, I think that's my favorite so far. But then we have this one. And we have that one. Oh, that's not going to work. I'm going to decapitate her. I could come to this side. Let's see. Would that work? Nope. It's still too big. Oh, I cut off her head. And although it is kind of Halloween-y, we don't want to cut off her head. So that's not an option at all. Let's not decapitate people on the channel. That's not nice. That's the same one. We did this one. Okay. All right. We got 2 more. You guys keep playing. No, not teal and teal. Orange and black is cool. It breaks up that blue and it kind of picks up some of that orange here. And then it's hot air balloons. Oh my God, I love that. I just had an idea. See? This is why I don't sleep. Ricky says, yes. Isn't it funny how when things jump at you, see, I just went back to it before you even said it. Isn't it something that when things just jump at you, when they are meant to be, you're just like, oh, yes. You know what I was thinking? If I do that, and then I go back to my 8x8, we saw that we're going to decapitate that poor girl, right? However, I have the 8x8, and the 8x8 might be perfect. Wait. Oh, I was like, oh my God, what is sticking out? It's the little flags I put in. I'm like, no. It's okay. I would just make a much bigger front, right? Where's the signature page? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right? I agree, Leah. I'm thinking the balloons, and then we put her there, and she's got all the balloons in the background. 2 thumbs way up. Yay!
Yay.
Okay. So now we need to leave a border. How big of a border? I don't know. It depends. This is 1/4 of an inch.
CK says yes.
Yeah, you like it? Yeah. Okay. See, we all agree. That's 1/4 of an inch, just to kind of give you a little preview here. I'm just looking at this side, right? Forget all this. Just here. That would be 1/4 of an inch. I don't really measure stuff, guys. When I'm creating even classes for you guys, this is how I do it. And then I take measurements because, so I can teach it, but I kind of wing it. This is 1/2 an inch. That's kind of cool too. I think I want to do 1/2 an inch. Yep. We're going to do 1/2 an inch. And again, once I put it together, if I don't like it, I can trim it. I can always take off, but I cannot add. So if you want to do 1/2 an inch from either side, this was 7.5, right? So measure yours. So now I need, what did I say? 1/2 an inch. So we're going to need 1/2 an inch and 1/2 an inch. So I need 8.5, right? And the same thing top and bottom. If this was 10, now we're going to add an inch, which is going to be 11. So I need to cut an 8.5 wide. Am I right? Yeah, that's my width by an 11 tall. All right. So let's cut the 8.5 first. Come on, fingers, work. There we go. 8.5. 8.5. Okay. 11. I hope I did that right. And if worst comes to worst, I have another page, right? No. Whoa, I'm not even close to 11. I almost cut in the wrong place. Okay, now we're going to fold it and see how we like it. If we like it, awesome. If we don't like it, wait. Hold everything. Think, Maddie, think before you do. Yes. No. No. Doesn't matter. No. It still gets folded in half. Again, might seem basic to you, but I'm going to check everything because, you know, sometimes I am so sure that things are just right. And then I do it and I go, huh? So check it. Okay. Inside. Outside. I like it. Do I think it's too much orange? I think so. I am going to trim it down. Yeah, it's a little too much. Just right. What if? No, you have to do it both. We have to do both. Now we're here, which is 5.5. What if we took a quarter off? Let's take a quarter just to see. Again, I can always take off in increments. Take off a quarter from that side. I'm going to take off a quarter from this side and see how that looks. Maybe it changed. Maybe it'll look better. Yeah, that definitely looks better. Actually, I'm glad. I do like that. That's exactly what I needed. So, love it. So now, see, as Kateri was asking, you won't be able to see any of the mechanisms from the outside at all because it's all on the inside, right? I'm going to remove these for now because they're going to drive me crazy. I keep thinking that I overglued something on the outside. And again, if this was going into a journal, like Leah was suggesting, well, in that case, you don't even need this backing, right? This could just go, pretend that this is your journal, you know, or it's a bigger page or whatever, or you make a skinny long one, or you can make it this big, anything you want. Then you can also glue this on the 3 sides and make yet another pocket. So then you would have a pocket here and a pocket here, right? To tuck stuff in. Or how about sideways? Or you can do one this way and then this one on the other page this way. Or you can do that and then just leave this like, you know, do a nice backing like this and create a latch. And then when you open up that page in the journal, you unlatch it and poops, like one of those pop-up books, you know, this would pop out of the page. Amazing. Don't ever, oh, thanks, Kat. Don't ever think of cards, guys. And I keep repeating this. I'm going to do it till I'm blue in the face. Don't think of cards as, oh, well, I don't do cards. Any card will go into a journal, right? And make it look amazing because that's what does journals, takes it to the next level. When you have something interactive and people open that page and go, oh my God, are you serious right now? What just happened? The same thing with ATCs or, you know, an ATC is a beautiful pocket already made. You just take that ATC, and if this is your journal, you take that ATC, you put it there in the corner, and you have a ready-made gorgeous pocket, right? Fully decorated. So, you know, anything. That's why junk journals exist, because you can put anything in them and just make them that much better. Okay, so if you are doing a journal, you can glue, you know, the sides or leave stuff open to do all kinds of other interactive features. In this case, this is my card. So I'm just going to glue it straight down. Now, before I do that, just in case I decide I do want to do some kind of a latch, I'm going to think about it for a second. If I want to add a brad here, right, and then create a string closure for this, Well, I would want to insert my brad first so I can open up the prongs and hide them behind this when I glue it down, right? So just think ahead. What do you foresee this as being? Is it just a card where, it's awesome like this? It just opens? Okay, then we're good. But I'm just saying, if you want to incorporate it into something else or make that card even more special and create a latch, how about a Velcro latch, right? But the Velcro piece, the little flappy here is glued underneath this bottom panel, right? And then this folds over and gets magnetized or Velcroed like this. So to open it, you have to pop and then ta-da, pop. What a cool idea too, right? Again, you are not limited, guys. So many ways you could go. Should we do that? Do you guys want to do that? Should we create a magnetic closure for it? Or should we just leave it as a card? If you guys want to see me do that, let me know in chat and I'll be more than happy to do a magnetic little closure real quick for you, just like the one I just showed. So it's even more fun. Who wouldn't love to receive a card like that, right? I just realized we got to ink up all this stuff here.
Yeah.
I do. I don't like the white edges.
I'm working on this.
Oh, cool. Did you finish your all and create? Oh, we have to cut it. Yeah, never mind.
We have to die cut it. Yeah.
Yes, magnetic? Okay, you got it, Kat. Thank you for the feedback. Happy to.
Wait, Mama.
I'd like to see how you would do a magnetic closure. Sure, you got it. Let's do one. That's what I'm here for. Happy to help. Okay, so to do that, we just need a little scrap piece of paper, just like this one that I just grabbed. And I could choose whichever side I like best. I think this way. I'm just going to go ahead and fold, right? I'm going to go ahead and again, this was just a scrap that happened to be sitting there. So you can do, any which look you want to go with. Okay. The little bit right here that I just folded, again, I did not measure. I just went like this and folded. But if you want to have an idea, I can find my ruler somewhere on this table. Randomly 1 inch and 1/8. So 1 inch. How's that? Now, this is going to get tucked. Oh, no, I want it this way, I think. And then this will be, no, I'm going to flip it because I want to have some contrast. And then we can do this as the magnetic closure somewhere around here. And I can trim this down if I want to. Or, if I think it's overkill, I can also go this way. That might be a little less. Now, when we do a magnet, oh, I hope I have small magnets here. I might be out. Wait, itty bitty. This size is probably good. We have lots of magnets. By the way, everything you've seen here, from the inks to the daubers to the magnets to the glues to the paper lines, it's all available at SpectrumArtCreations. So in case somebody's watching the replay, I know you guys in chat know, but you know what? Somebody might be new. So what you want to do is, again, we're going to work on hiding that magnet. Now, that magnet is going to be hidden somewhere back here. Do we want to center it? Well, do I? Hang on. Let me think of what I'm going to do with the front first. You know what? I'm going to fussy cut her really quick. Hold the thought on the magnet. I'm going to put it off to the side. And the reason why I say that is because I want to see what I want to play with in the front, right? So I'm going to roughly cut this out. Which ink? What ink?
Distress ink, so I can distress this.
Which one do you want?
I want brown.
What colors, baby? Oh, browns? Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So you notice that I cut the inside first. do you have to cut this inside? Not really, because the background is blue. It really would not have hurt. But again, OCD Maddie, right? I cut the inside first because the paper is still pretty strong. Once I start cutting out little details, the arm's going to get weaker, right? So I want to do it while the arm is nice and strong. I'm going to go here on the inside. This, again, overkill. For this one that I chose, because this is blue, not necessary at all. Now, if I want to pop this up with some pop dots, it will make a difference. Why will it make a difference? Well, because then it will create depth and dimension for our card as well. I'll leave the flower. Part of the flower. Not all of it. If I wasn't live, honestly, I would probably be like cutting out every little petal. But since you guys are here, I'm not going to bore you to death with what I'm doing. And then here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut around the little crow. So we're going to take this and snip. See why I love these scissors? I keep telling you guys, fussy cutting scissors, good fussy cutting scissors will make all the difference in your fussy cutting. If you are frustrated, if you think to yourself, I can't fussy cut nothing, I hate it, I stink, I can pretty much assure you, you have the wrong scissors and you're skipping a few tips along the way. Because the right scissors make all the difference in the world. When I got into fussy cutting and I learned that I really loved it, like I just love to sit in front of the TV and fussy cut stuff, I decided to invest in a good pair of scissors, which we have in the store. And it made all the difference in the world. All the difference in the world. All right, so we've got that crow cut out as well as this. And then I think we're going to cut the outside. I think we're pretty good here. And then the other tip, of course, is like I just showed you, always cut anything that's going to require a lot of detail on the inside of the arms or twigs and stuff like that first, and then go in for the larger things that you can control, okay? Then you'll notice that when I'm cutting, I am moving pretty much both hands. You have to, the way I kind of thought of it, it's funny. It's like a Cricut machine. Have you ever seen a Cricut machine cut where the blade is moving back and forth and up and down, and the paper kind of, you know, it's all working together. You have to have that flexibility. And again, my hands hurt horribly, guys. Like, not right now, but normally they do. My hands are very, very weak. I have lost a lot of my distressity in my fingers. I think I might have some arthritis too now, but if you do these steps, it makes it so much easier to cut. So I kind of move the scissors and the other hand at the same time. And you see how quickly that kind of goes. Again, I'm not being super meticulous because the blue that's going to stay in the back is going to blend right in with the other stuff. Let me read chat. I'm sorry. You don't think a magnet will be too heavy for that little latch instead of using a lightweight transparent Velcro? Nope, it won't be at all. And by the way, we carry Velcro. You'll notice that I hardly ever use Velcro in my projects. Velcro tends to for me at least, right? Some of you might have better luck. For me, Velcro tends to tear my paper. It tends to snag more or lose adhesion after a while. I think it's a little bit more, it stresses the paper more than a magnet. So I am not huge on Velcro. I use magnets a lot more. Plus, I honestly love the sound that the Velcro makes. That the magnet makes. Is that weird that I love that snap? I love it. I love the sound. Just go snap. I find it gratifying. Okay. Almost there. She's got all these little curls in her hair, which makes her adorable. But kind of have to contend with it, right? Kind of finagle it in places. Yeah. See, I found the transparent Velcro that opens and closes very easily. But you're right, though. The white one are kind of heavy duty. Yeah, I'm sure there are different Velcros and different, weights. Like I know there's some Velcro that can hold like 100 pounds, right? So you definitely don't want that. But yeah, I love working with magnets. I don't know. There's something very satisfying about the snap. We're almost there. See how easy that was? And again, hopefully that gave some of you time to catch up as well. Okay. And we're down to the last arm. I'm going to cut off the gears. I can always use them later if I want. I think I'm going to leave this little flower down here. If I don't want it, I'll cut it off. Ta-da. Okay, now we already know we're going to lose some of this because she's too tall. See? Although it kind of looks cool. But again, it all depends how you're going to use it. In a journal, awesome, right? Because it gives a dimension. It just stands out, that hat and the plumage just stands out awesome. But if you want it to be, within an envelope, then we probably need to cut off some of her skirt, like right there, right? Like that. And she still looks awesome. Okay, so that kind of tells me where she's going to go. Do I want to do anything else? Remember, we have extra balloons, right? So if I want to, I can cut some of these balloons and pop them up as well. But in this case, I think I want her to be elevated and the balloons in the back. I can come up with a title. I can come up with, some of the chipboard and do some other cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like Dr. Dreadful's Apothecary, and we can use a little string and tie that off. We could also do the frame. Golly, there's so many beautiful things. We could use the cat, Totally Wicked or Curious. I mean, we can vote on that. And again, I think we're going to keep the card not too busy in the front. I could go grab some Graphic 45 gorgeous flowers and just add some florals here and there. I mean, so we can make this, quite thick if we want to. But in the back of my head, I'm going to think, me personally, I'm not probably going to send this as a card. What if I want to use this later on in a journal? I don't think I want, that much thickness in my journal. Has anybody seen where I put the... Well, there I go again, losing stuff. Who do I blame this time, Madison? Kateri? Okay, Kateri. Give me back my cap. I need it, please.
She says I need it.
I'll leave it here. You love her in the front. I know, right? She's so cool. I'm going to take this off for now. I am going to...
Nope, not me, she says.
Not you. Mm-hmm. Sure. We're going to ink this up. Again, I could go get one of my little brushes to get in here, but she's going to blend into the background.
She came to Florida and wanted to put it in her suitcase.
She came all the way here, put it in her suitcase, and made it back to Indiana?
Yeah.
Wow.
You just put it in your flap under the plate.
Flap under the... It'll show up as soon as I dig myself out. Don't worry. It will be here. Not going anywhere.
She says,
Who?
PK.
PK took it. PK. I need it. Don't take it.
If you have the head contour go above the top of the card and glue the back into the journal, won't your head get in the way when you try to open it?
If you let her head plumage go above the top of the card and glue it to the back of the journal, won't your head get in the way when you try to open it? Well, we're not going to glue the plumage in the back. Wait, let me read it. If you have her head go above the top of the card in a journal, won't the head get in? Oh, yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying. Yes, if this was glued onto, instead of just being put into a pocket, if this was glued, right, like we have talked about, and we try and do this, that will never open. It will, it'll just bend this way. And so that's why I'm saying, because I think I want to do that, I'm going to pull her down. I'm going to snip off her skirt. And I'm going to pretend that this is going to all fit in an envelope or something like that, and not try and go too crazy, adding too many layers. Again, for those beautiful photos that you see and, you know, it's got all this dimension, by all means, go for it, right? But in my case, I'm going to keep it simple because I'm going to use this. I'm not going to, you know, it's not just for a photo. I hope to use it in the future. Oh, I forgot we have to cut some of her dress off. How much of her dress? Let's do it right now so we don't keep doing this.
Brian says the card looks good. Looks
Thank
great.
you. Rough cut. At least I know not to go past that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put some here. Some here. And some here. And is this too wide for her hand? Ooh, close. I think we can make it. I think we can. Let's see if I can make it happen. Ooh, except for this bend. The bend and snap.
I'm gonna see that.
I beat you to it. Oh, I love the way she looks. Just a little bit, right? Just enough. Again, we already have some stuff on the inside. I don't want to go too berserk with it. Ow, my fingers. See? This is why the right tools for the job make all the difference, folks.
Yeah, Mom.
Hook tool. If you have finger problems, hook tool is your best friend.
Mhm.
This comes in a set with the pick, this, and what else did it come with? Was that it?
Mhm.
Was it 2 pieces? It might have been the 2 pieces. But it is the best thing for pulling.
Right, don't go.
And again, see, her wing already comes clipped, right? So I'm going to line that up to the edge. I'm trying to do it so you guys can see it. I'm going to line that up, also keeping an eye on that top hat. Get down there, feathers. Like so, okay? So now we have nothing protruding past that, and the wings are perfectly clipped like they were meant to be, right? But it wasn't. We just made it happen. We didn't waste a whole lot of dimensional because we kind of knew where we were going with it. Okie dokes. Oops, I almost snipped that. I did snip it. Oopsie daisy. Not too bad. Let me even it out. There. Okay. So, done with the letter press stamp. Oh, cool. Okay, so
Cool.
then we've got this. We've decided that we're going to do what else on the front? What else were we going to do, guys? How about a black and, do we want something black and white so it stands out up there? We could. And, oh, going back to our magnet thing,
Please stop.
we can also anticipate that if we want to hide something back here, right? Again, see, we can kind of already think, this could be something where we can just put a beautiful button on it, or we can even kind of incorporate this into whatever we're going to do and hide the magnet behind that. Your inside is done. Yay! See? So, I mean, kind of think about it. I think a cool button would be awesome. And I think a yellow button might be the trick. Let's see. I think that's going to work. That's kind of cool. Let's see what other colors we've got, just in case, before we make up our mind. Orange? I think there's a lot of orange. Blue? I think there's a lot of blue. Oh, well, the blue does not look bad. I'll be honest with you. Let's try them all. Because I can't make up my mind. No, the orange is a no-no. It looks like the hot air balloons. Do I like that one? I can move it over. I can go with something bigger. I could go with a stick or two if I want to. I could go with a label. There's so many possibilities, guys. Yay, the back. Oh my gosh. Anything I need to keep? No, just so long as your stuff is on the within the outside panel, you're good to go. That's it. And then just of course you have to decide, Kelly, what do you want to use this ultimately for? That's all. That is all, my dear. I think I like the buttons. And I think I like the blue one, which is kind of crazy because I thought there was too much blue, but I really like the blue one.
Yeah.
All right. So this is going to help us reinforce this, and it's going to create, of course, our little thing for our magnet back here. So let's start with adhering one of the magnets. Again, I have my positive and my negative. Let me keep them apart so they don't keep snapping together. So it doesn't matter which one I apply to the outside first. Ow. I'm going to go with whichever, because then they will self-attract. Now these come with the adhesive already on them. See, all I did was pull the little backing. If you don't have magnets with that, you can also, we have the pop dots, the little somebody help me, somebody say it.
Tool.
Nah.
That was cool.
The
Magnet tool. I don't know.
the pop dot, the glue dots, you know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm starting not to make any sense. All right, so our magnet is now hidden back here. This is going to go here on the outside, just so we have something to kind of pull from, right? So it's reinforced. And I'm going to ink these up. So to do this,
I could get here.
did you?
Yeah.
The black one?
Yeah.
When did you take it?
I ran off and took it.
Okay, did anyone see Madison take that? That woman's a ninja. I'm going to do a marker on the inside just so I can really make them stand out, right? And especially once they're on here, I don't want those little holes to disappear. I want them to really pop. Now, can I have the black ink back, please?
Here.
Oh, I need the actual pad, not the lid. Thanks.
I saw her.
You did? Oh my gosh. I never saw her. That is insane. I'm telling you. I am in a world of my own, right? We all are. When we're crafting, we're in that zone, right? And especially if you're trying to, if you're live and you're like, I hope.
Susan says I did.
I'm telling you, I didn't. You're in the zone and you're trying not to mess anybody's card up, right? Okay. Now, you know, it's cool. Let's get some twine. Not twine. What's it called? The floss. Floss.
Steam binding is always over.
Black? Yeah, why not? Do you have a black started already, Madison? She has a little box with some of them started. Yeah, she does. Okay. Let's try black.
I'm trying to do this, Mom.
Where's it at?
And this doily doesn't show any ink.
The doily doesn't?
I tried to recolor and it doesn't show.
Why am I not able to find where it starts?
Here, can you try maybe rubbing it hard?
No, not right now, honey. I'm going to grab some floss. Of course, you can use thread. Actually, this is too bulky. I might switch to thread. We'll see. We can maybe do a few, just a couple of in and outs, and then we'll tie it and see how it looks. Because they're pretty substantial holes. So we might as well fill them with something that looks pretty. Okay, and then, uh-oh. What did I just do? I just made a knot, which is even better. Okay, let's tie that off. And then, do I have enough to make a little bow? And if not, we don't have to. We can just, again, see my fingers, folks. Oh my goodness. Not easy. I might have to cheat and do it with glue. Because, where's the hook tool? I'm going to hook it, I hope, and pull it through. Don't let go of the other side. Don't let go of the other side. Oh, it's a messy knot. I like it, actually. It turned into kind of a hot mess, which is even better. I want to fray some of this. Might have to add some. No, leave a long one. Add some. Yeah. Yeah, it's Halloween. It's fun and it's messy. Pull more of that. I'm going to add some glue because I want to keep it. I love it. It's all like, oh, can you guys see it? It's all kind of like messy, jumbly, which is cool. All right, I'm going to press down on that. Hopefully it dries. But we're going to adhere that here. And then we're going to cover that magnet anyway. So let's add some glue. Now, do we have to cover the magnet? You don't. It really won't make a difference. But, you know, if you want to, when it's open so it doesn't look like, oh, there's a magnet, you can just grab, I mean, it takes 10 seconds, you know, to grab a little scrap piece of paper and just add something cute there. So let's do that. Just like that. Maybe a little bigger. We'll see. If it doesn't work, we'll cut a bigger piece. Again, it's already got ink, so I'm going to do those white edges real quick. And then we're going to glue this puppy down all the way around. And not necessarily where the magnet is, right? Because that will make a difference. And then I'm just going to pinch on the sides and hope that it adheres. Not crooked, though. You know what? We could have even made, you know what's even better? I'm going to take that off. You know what's even better? Why not cover the button? Because, you know, the button kind of doesn't look very pretty on the back either. So why not? Yeah, whatever. We could do another button, but I'm not going to because it becomes too thick for the... Of course, I could also use a punch, right? But if we want it to be pretty darn close to what we had already, those buttons are all the same. I'm just going to use whatever scissors, not even fussy cutting scissors. And I'm just going to kind of trim that. I'm going to cut that out. And we can make a cool cover that which now hides the magnet, and it helps the button to look pretty on the back. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, see that? And it even lends a little something. Oh, I almost like it. Oh, I love it. You know what? If in retrospect, I would have even gone just a little bit instead of on the inside line, I would have gone on the outside line to give it an even more of a little edge to it. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Yeah, that's going to kind of just, okay. I would have gone bigger. So now we're going to add glue all around the button. Button, who's got the button? That on this side too. And then I'm going to pinch that in place. And now we've covered the magnet. And the back looks much better too. And it was just a scrap piece of paper, so why not? Okie dokies. So now we've got, pinch again here. Now we've got a cool cover in the back. The button looks super cute also in the front. This is going to go here now, which is going to be a magnetic closure. So now all we need to worry about is, first of all, adhering this where we need it to be, right? Because then that's going to tell us where the other one is going to go. So we're going to add glue to this back piece here. Before I do that, you know what? Let me ink the fold. Ink it up here. This is hysterical. Did I just ink it? Glue it. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because we are going to glue a panel on top of it. But let's glue the bottom first. Where do I want this to go? Here? Sure, why not? Okay, and that pretty much tells us where this is going to go. See how that dictated that? And now we just need the other magnet. The other magnet, well, we could do it underneath, I think. I think we can. Can we? Yeah, probably so. It's going to self-attract if I can find it. Or if I have it in the right side. There. So it's self-attracted now, right? And let me think. How can I get this off without moving that? I'm going to have to pretty much... because the adhesive is on the other side. Well, Maddie, I should have done it reversed. Because then I could have just glued it to the inside here. All right, let's do that again. And this time I'm just going to mark it by pushing it down. Make sure it's straight, right? I'm going to remove that. I'm going to find that magnet and kind of go around it with my nail so I can mark where it's going to be. It's going to give me, if I would have done it the right way, then I could have just used the adhesive on the back. But unfortunately, see, now I have a marking of where it goes. Can you see the indentation? Sadly, if I would have done it this way, it would have self-adhered. But now I'm going to have to add glue to it because I didn't. I'm going to test it one more time. Yep, it's exactly where it needs to be. Okay. So now I have an indentation. I'm going to glue this down. This way. I'm not too worried about the fact that, oh my gosh, is that glue going to be enough? Do I need extra Forte? No, I don't. And do you know why? Because remember, where's the card? Oh, here. Remember, this is going to go here, and that's going to hide that magnet and also hold it in place all at the same time. Okay? So if I am right, and to test that, we can even use, let's use a little piece of tape just to kind of hold it in place temporarily. And we're going to try it and make sure that it works. And it does, see? So it's attracting perfectly fine. We know it's going to close. We can even leave the tape there if you want. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to take it off. I don't need it. I'm going to use my paper to hold that in place, right? Oh, I still have tape. I left some behind. Okay. And again, I'm a true believer that I test everything before I commit, because I would hate to glue this down and then find out that I glued that magnet upside down and it's not attracting at all, which has happened. For this, should we use liquid glue? Yeah, why not? Let's do it. So I'm going to glue one side first. Again, if you wanted to make a huge pocket out of this, you have all the way up to here to make a pocket, right? Don't make a pocket, obviously, for anything to go past that point. But in this case, I'm just going to add my adhesive here on the inside. Okie dokes. I'm going to place that where it looks like it's in the right place. Again, if you guys notice, I'm using my card itself to kind of make sure. Move over just a smidge. Okay. When it's good, I'm going to press down, and that's going to do the one side. So that's all I've committed so far. If anything needs to happen, I can still pull it, right? Yeah, it's pretty even. It just looks kind of uneven because this side has 2 stripes and this one has 1. Oh, well, so be it. And then we're going to lift this bottom now, and we're going to glue this side. Again, I'm making sure that I have plenty of adhesive here along the edges. There. Ooh, I think it might be out of glue. Uh-oh. Maddie's out of glue. Harper Marlene to the rescue. Just because it was the handiest thing I had. Okay. And with that done, we're going to close the bottom piece. And now again, that's going to also cement this little thing, right? So now we've got a magnetized, semi-flat, it's pretty flat, guys, card with a magnetic closure and a pop out. Ta-da! Good night, Kelly. Thank you, Maddie. This was fun. Oh, good. I'm glad. I can't wait to see what you've made.
Good night, Kelly.
Okay, so now, and we've got a pocket. We've got multiple pockets, hidden pockets. We've got the pop-up. We're going to put a bookmark in here, right? We've got this little doohickey here that opens and closes with that latch, and then it all folds back and is closed magnet. Ah, yay! And see, it's nice and strong because we added that button. See? I can pull on that 100 times and I'll be okay. All right. We need to decorate the front and then we are done. Other than the bookmark, which is fine. All right. What do we do for the front? What did we decide on, guys? Did we decide on anything? You got it, Kateri. She's like, and it's coming my way. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop there because I do want to come back in and I'm going to do some shading here to create some more depth. And I'll probably do, I don't know, something else here in the front. I know that we talked about the fact that I wanted to put some of the gears.
Thank you, Kelly.
In here, we have these corners and I've got some gears. So I want to come in here, probably add, some more little bits somewhere.
Says, haha.
Yeah, and make a bookmark, right? I think I'm going to do that. And then I will post this, of course, in the group. But I hope that this has shown you, again, I just kept going just because, pockets are necessary. Bookmarks, little latches, magnetic closers are totally unnecessary, guys. This was just kind of killing time so you guys could, that were crafting along, could also, do some extra stuff, right? But it is a simple, I don't really do Halloween, just Harry Potter. Yes, I know. I love this one, though. It does make me think. If you guys, have you seen the video I did for Graphic 45 using this line? It is so cool. I made this little book, and it actually, and the music that I use is, I couldn't do Harry Potter, obviously, because it's copyrighted, but it's Harry Potter-ish. How's that? Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, CK. So now you know how to create that initial base, right? And then all you do is put whatever, ephemera or stickers or sentiment. It could just say happy birthday.
Like something saying.
Black chipboard saying. Yeah. We need some black sayings. Yeah. The chipboard was so cool. Like we had that apothecary, which I love. Dr. Dreadful's apothecary. It does. It has owls. It's got Double, Double, Toil and Trouble, which is one of the songs that they sing at Hogwarts. It's got, remember with the frogs? Double, double. And they're holding the toads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then, like the little picture frames as you go up the steps. And yeah, so
Password, please.
password, please. So I hope that you've understood that it could be as simple as just happy and birthday.
It's from the
You know.
secret keeper.
It's from Shakespeare. Is it really? Is it originally from Shakespeare? Huh. I still say it needs a pop of copper around the frames, or maybe a nouveau drops. Oh, could be. See, the sky's the limit, guys. Now you're thinking, Cindy. Go ahead. You know, bring out your
Yeah,
alchemy
exactly.
waxes. Alchemy waxes on the edges. Ooh, that would look so haunting, kind of, vintage also. So break out your alchemy waxes, Cindy. Break out your nouveau drops, not nouveau drops. And yeah, add little bits, pearls. Oh my gosh, you could do so much, guys. So much.
Kateri says, I guess you could imagine the picture of the people moving.
Yeah, right? That would be fun. Oh my goodness. Anywho, any questions for me whatsoever about anything that you've seen so far, or suggestions? I love it. I mean, keep those ideas
Can you use
coming.
grit paste too, Kateri says?
Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. Or some crackle too.
Glow in the dark,
Yes.
she said.
Ooh, glow in the dark grit paste. That would be fun. I think, oh, by the way, the new Timmy, Kelly left already, but the Timmy stuff is here. Maybe tomorrow, or maybe on Saturday. I'm not sure.
Leah says, thank you so much. You guys are awesome, Leah says.
Oh, Leah, you are so welcome. Well, I hope above all that this has encouraged you to say, oh gosh, I can totally pop out a card. It doesn't, guys, for the contest, remember, for the entries, you don't need all this hoopla. You don't need magnetic closures. You don't need pockets. You don't need bookmarks. You don't need any of that. You just need the pop-up elements. That's it. Create a couple of nice layers with some cool graphic 45 papers. Add whatever you want. It could be birds, butterflies, people, dresses, Alice, the rabbit, whatever graphic 45 line is your favorite.
What about hats?
Yep. Again, if you go to the online store, right, SpectrumArtCreations.com, you're going to see the amount of graphic 45 collections that are there. And I'm sure you can find your favorite. But by all means, you all now know that despite the fact that, yes, we have the hunky-dory bases. Yes, we've got the amazing, I just went blank again. What is it with me today? What are the other ones I love? The bases.
Hunky-dory.
We have the hunky-dory.
Toppers.
We have toppers too, yes, but no.
Help
me out, guys. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me eventually. Photo play. Thank you, Lisa. Photo play bases. If you're ever in a pinch, or if you just want to use what you have, you can also create a quick pop-up. Now, Mary did show us a cool one, which I won't get to do tonight. So maybe tomorrow I can come on.
Videos in your brain.
Too many stuff. Too many tabs. My brain has like 50 tabs open at all times. But you can totally enter. You can totally do this. I know you all have to have graphic 45, right? Come on. It's like amazing paper. It's gorgeous. The colors are super vibrant.
Mm-hmm.
The weight is perfect. And of course, they have all kinds of themes. If you like cooking, there's a cooking theme. If you like Alice, there's an Alice theme. If you like under the ocean, they've got it. Mermaids and also steampunk under the ocean. If you like flowers, if you like cottages, if you like beach, if you like, I'm trying to think of what they do not have. What does golly.
Mary says, can't do it tomorrow. Kateri's class start.
Yes. Now remember, I did mention that I'm either going to go before or after. When that is, I am not sure. And maybe what I'll do tomorrow is do the ITD, Mary, so that we can show you what we have in house and then have hopefully enough room to do a small order to get that other stuff in, because there is some beautiful, beautiful, I mean beautiful, it's right next to me. I've been looking at it for like 2 hours.
No thumbs up, 32 only.
Oh, come on. Really? What a shame. That's okay. Well, hopefully you've spent a good, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours? Oh my God, it is not 9 o'clock. Oh my gosh. We started at what time? 6? We've been on here 3 hours. Yeah, the cottage flowers. There's vintage. There's colorful. There's
SACs, so could order more.
That's right. That's right. I mean, there's not a whole lot, but it's absolutely beautiful. So once we make room in that ITD section, then we can, bring in more.
Yes, it is. See, he says time flies and you're creating.
It does. And it's so fun, right? Because you're just playing. Like, all you do is play. This was totally improvised playtime. That's all it was.
So, Cindy. She said, did you show the Kathy Holden? You said you had shown it the other night.
You said you haven't shown it the other night. Yeah, we did the Kathy Holden. You want to see what is
just left?
Still here? Now, those are the most amazing pop-up cards, like that, interactive pop-up cards. But everything is done. In that case, those kits come with everything pre-cut, pre-scored. You just put it together. It's so much fun. Those are beautiful. Maddie, Susan Tremper and I got to do classes with Eileen Hull and Erin Reed today. It was fun. Did you really? Oh man, what did I miss? I did not know that. Free classes or, oh my gosh, the Mother Goose. I love the Mother Goose one. I made an awesome bookcase with Mother Goose. If you go to, I did find my phone, right? Yeah. If you go, seriously, if you're not following Graphic 45 on YouTube, guys, you are missing out big time.
Yeah, it's a virtual retreat. I sent you the info about.
Oh, that one. Cool. Oh, I do. It was good. Good. See, I'm glad to hear. Now, let me show you guys before we go really quick, and I'll share with you the Graphic 45 channel. Okay. Let me make it bigger. They have got the most inspirational videos. Good night, Maureen. Thank you so much for joining us. But they will show you how to do everything from, here's a pop-up booklet, actually, by the way. So not a pop-up card, but a booklet, gift card holders, desk organizers. Wait, that kind of looks like the one I did. Cool. But it's a different take. Look, see? So you can stack 2 of them together and then apparently put 2 boxes on the side. I love that. Pyramid albums, tunnel cards, watermelon album. I mean, you name it. It's on here, from pencil holders to, paper, hot air balloon. I mean, look at that.
Last week, lady bought a house in town, and it's just for a retreat.
I love that. Oh my gosh, if I could do that, can you imagine if I could just someday maybe? Look at these. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Interactive albums, gatefolds. I mean, you name it. And again, if oh God, look at this. A 3D multi-layer card. It's crazy, the stuff that's on here. There is so much stinking talent in the design teams at Graphic 45. Ooh, look at this other desk organizer.
Mary says, Katira, you need to book that for a sex retreat.
Yeah. Hello. Look at this. Here, another desk organizer. Wow. They've been hot, huh? Mm-hmm. A house. Look at this. It's an actual album-shaped house. That's so cool. I have something like that we're going to be doing, by the way.
What is it?
But it's already.
Oh,
it's an actual album. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a house that's already pre-made. Mm-hmm. We're going to make that in a class soon enough. And actually, if you probably search within the channel, let's see, Spectrum maybe. Oh yeah, here you go. See? So if you search within the channel, you can see the stuff that I did. You can even see the craft room tour I did for them. Here's the Alice Tunnel card. Here's
This
the
is a
magnet.
hot air balloon saw.
Huh? Yeah, that's a hot air balloon. I think this
Mhm.
is the steampunk one I was telling you about. Look. Hello, hello, everyone. Listen. Oh, it's low. Sorry. Hello, hello, everyone. It sounds like Harry Potter, doesn't it? Anyway, I kind of walk you through how to create the journal, and it's right here. It's so fun. I'm for
If
step.
you
You have not, and I break
We
it
could
down
go
step
to
by
Lady-
step. That looks familiar, and the voice too. I wonder where you hear that voice every day. You guys probably hear it in your dreams or nightmares, right?
Mhm.
You're like, oh God, I know that voice. That's Maddie. Anywho, I walk you through it step by step so you can actually see how it's done, and then it all wraps up and closes up, and it was so much fun. And it's done with this collection. So what you saw left over was after I done that. So anyway, go to Graphic 45, and not just my videos, but just really take a look at their amazing talent that they have. They have some fantastic designers in there. And I highly encourage you guys to submit
Hi,
to
Nadine.
Hey Nadine to submit.
Mine is not finished.
Oh, cool. I can't wait to see though. You did one? I can't wait to see. Um, every year they have a design team call. So you can submit works that you've done. So again, super awesome to start, working with Graphic 45 lines and get ready for those design team calls for next year and be able to submit some samples of the work that you've done,
Mhm.
because yeah, it's amazing. And they're very generous, by the way. Golly, I had so much stuff. I was like, whoa,
I know.
I don't even know what to, I can't finish it all. Huh?
Auntie says, I know we don't like winter driving scary.
Oh yeah, then you need to come to Florida. Because even, I was thinking Tennessee was in the middle, but even Tennessee gets snow, right?
Yeah.
Depending on what parts of Tennessee, maybe.
Mhm.
No, because Pigeon Forge is pretty in Gatlinburg, right? It's South Tennessee. So maybe. Anywho, I highly recommend that you go ahead and join the graphic or follow Graphic 45 on YouTube, and
Yes,
that you
especially
join.
Gatlinburg area.
Yeah, exactly. And that you also join their Facebook group, which is Graphic 45. Hang on, let me find it. I belong to it. I just can't remember.
Yes, Mary says lots of snow.
Graphic 45 official community?
Mhm.
Yeah. So if you go to
Mhm.
let me share, hang on. If you go to Facebook, you can go to Graphic 45 official community page. And there you can see, I mean, look at this stuff. It's just amazing, right? But again, don't sit there and like overthink things and think, look, oh my gosh, no way. Somebody did the pop-up we just did. Oh my goodness. I never used the Lord's name, but I promise you, I had
did?
no idea. Look, they did the same. Is it somebody from our group? Hang on. Oh no, Debbie Harmon. No, I don't know her. I don't
Mm-mm.
think so.
I don't know
But she
her.
used a pumpkin paper. How stinking cute is that? And see, she made her base, her block wide, but she only
Wow,
used a
that's
little
cool,
tag.
Mary. She says my husband grew up near Nashville and got some snow, but not in the mountains in eastern Tennessee.
Oh, see, there you go. Look, so
nice.
cute. It's exactly what we did. You see that? And they just used a different
Mhm.
paper here and a different paper here, and then some of the cutouts. And see, it doesn't have to. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Please don't start overthinking magnets and all this and all that. I just look, that's adorable. Look at this pop-up.
Read what Nadine said.
G45 pop-up.
Read
Here
what
they come.
Nadine said.
I love when Madison makes that, I don't know, sound. She's a trip. Whoa. A Wizard of Oz balloon.
You're gonna have to make that, Mom.
Yes, please. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. That's called Flight of Fancy, that paper line.
Mhm.
Here's the watermelon one. I can't remember the name. What is it? What is
I
it?
don't know either.
Sunshine. Yeah. Like I said, if you can think of a line, they can make it. Oh, look at this one. This one's also super easy to make. Oh, I didn't even think of showing you that one.
Check out the one with the button, right?
Check out that button on the right. Oh, here?
I guess.
That is cool. I forgot. This one's another super easy, like super easy to make one too. We can make that. One of my favorite lines, this one. It was the summer that just came out, and I still haven't had a chance to work with it, but I kept one of the pads. You know I kept the collection because I can't wait. Yeah, this one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is cool. And it just pops up. Have you guys seen the pop-up? Oh, that's so cool. I know which die she used. I know. I can show you. Hang on. While you're watching that, let me pull up the online store. I don't think you guys have seen the Karen B dies that we have online, because if you did, you would have been all over them. And it's my fault. I haven't featured them. See, there's so much stuff I want to show you guys. That time always runs out, but we're going to do a Karen B day.
Die?
Yes, ma'am. How did you know, Susan? God, you guys are smart. Check them out. These dies, we have a bunch of the Karen B dies, and look at the stuff that they make, right? So cool. Again, don't just think cards. Can you imagine this inside of a journal? And it actually includes the hinge die, which is right here. Isn't that super cool? So that's just one. Let me see if I can no, I can't blow it up that way. But look at this one. So you pull on the tab and everything goes flip. It just flips to the left, right? So cool. Then, I mean, there's so many. Look at this one.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we did today, but here's what's so cool. The bottom disappears as you close it, right? So when you open it, whatever you have behind this panel here just goes boop, and it pops out the bottom. Is that cool, or is that cool? There are some really cool dies. Look at this one. Stuff just pops out of the box. When you open it, whatever you put in the box goes boop. How cute is that? So again, that's what I was saying. I thought about using a die and really like wowing you, right? And for you guys to be like, oh my gosh, yes. But then I thought,
who's Christine?
Karen B? This is Karen B stuff. She makes all of these dies. This is called the House Pivot Panels. And look, that it's like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, right? And you can use anything you want, but isn't that cool? You can do all kinds of houses. And so I was going to use one of these dies today. It was the first thing that came to mind when I heard the pop-up challenge. And then I thought, well, not everyone's going to have it. And, that's no fun. You guys can't craft along with me. Look at this. It's like a tag. And then when you open it, look. Come on, right? As they say, forget about it. It's not just about, again, it's not just about cards. Imagine this being on a page, on a journal.
Link for that, please, Auntie says.
Yeah, sure. And you can do it this way, or you can do it this way, whichever way you want. And then when they open that, literally this ball, this hexagon or octagon, I don't know what it is, just pops up. And it literally pops up, guys. By the way, I've taken classes with Karen. And this will pop up. It's amazing. And by the way, you can stack those to make snowmen. Hang on, I'll show you. Let me see if we can get any further. Look at this. Look at that one. pop. Isn't that cool?
Mhm.
Now, I'm going to show you, and of course, you can also use these as non-dimensionals, right?
Mhm.
But here's this one, kind of like the one that we just saw. When you open it, it just creates this cool multi-stage. Then we've got this one, and this one has a see-through window, and then when you open it, this pops up and the little crab comes out. Crabby till I get my coffee. My favorite is the ball up. Yes, the pop-up balls. They're amazing. Hang on, let me get to that one. Because that one, you have, you have to see some of the creations. They're pretty cool. Here's another one. They all fold, right? But then they twist and come out. Look at that. So cool. Oh, this is amazing.
Auntie says, thank you, sweetheart. Niece.
Yes, I'm going to get you the link, Auntie. Look at this. You can do your own little pictures and then anything will pop up. So say you have a grandchild and you want to put highlights, of their, from a baby to, whatever, 2 months, 6 months, 8 months, 10, a year and a half, and then their favorite maybe little pictures. Oh my gosh, how fun would that be? Seriously. Or a teenager, they're sweet 16, you can take them through the years or the school year. Oh my gosh, so many, or spell something, right? I love you or whatever. This one also, this is, I think, one of the first ones I ever got from her because I was in love with the little ovals. And of course, you could put anything in those ovals. And then here's one with the hearts. I love this one too. I mean, it's so hard not to love them all. And they're so easy to use. Oh, by the way, she has full videos step by step on every one of these. Okay. So if you're like, great, I got the die, now what? She's got full step by step by step by step videos on YouTube. So you can literally go to her channel, put in the die number, and get the full die. And then she does show you also her design team ideas. So you see other ways of using it. But look at the butterfly one. Isn't that crazy? And they're super easy to use. Look at this hot air balloon one. I mean, not hot air balloon. Oh, they could be hot air balloons. I just thought of that.
My
But they
type
are
of
balloons.
Person, Auntie says.
Yes. Yeah. She has full tutorials for it all. Here is a box one. Look. Don't you love it? Totally flat. You open up that journal page. You open it and boxes will literally spring up. And by the way, I do have the rubber bands also. Yeah, I mean to do so many things. I actually preempt it because they do require a specific size of rubber band. And I have those rubber bands in-house for you guys already. So yeah, I just need, like 100 hours in a day. That's all I need. Look at this one. Is that adorable? So he's on the window, and then when you open it, he slides, right? And then this sentiment pops out. And you could put anything, a picture, Christmas, Valentine's, you name it. This would be cool for a guide card too. Oh no, are we out of the... Oh no, the pop-up ball's all out. I have to get some then. This is the one that I did in class with her, and it's awesome. Like awesome, awesome, awesome. This one, again, you have the little box here with the rubber band. Step by step is going to be available. These fold down, right? So you see them through the window, and then when you open it, they go boop, and they just pop right up. Isn't that neato completo? I wonder if I'm missing some of the... This is, see here in this picture, the one before, it tells you that you can also add a band box with a basket. So I also have the baskets here. And that's the one that we just saw in graphic 45. And I said, oh, this one's super easy to make. It folds totally flat. And then bam, it just pops up to have all kinds of fun stuff. See, here's one for wedding. It could be any theme. We will have the yeah. No. I know there's so many, yeah, there's so many things, but I just realized quite a few of them have sold and I didn't realize it in the online store. I'm missing at least 4 or 5 of, yeah, definitely the pop-up balls. Okay. But let me put this link in chat so you guys can have it as a reference. And then, you can take your time and kind of go look through it. I'm telling you, there are so many things in the online store that it is crazy. You could spend all night just sitting there scrolling through just for funsies, just to see what inspires you. But if you like the idea of pop-ups and you want to take it to a whole nother level and continue to grow with it and make all kinds of different ones. And again, if you send cards to friends, if you insert them into journals, if you sell at craft fairs or anything like that, definitely consider the dies because they make everything a snap. And yet what happens is magic. She's a genius because I don't know how, so you know how everybody's head works differently? Well, I don't know how her brain works to make those things. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how her brain thinks of all these like little things that'll literally pop up into like full size things, but then just fall completely flat and fold away into a card. It's awesome. Okay, my lovelies. Other than that, are there any questions for me? See, we just kind of ended up walking down some other place because, no wonder I live with Alice in Wonderland. I fall down the rabbit hole every day. But yes, I hope that you have been inspired to make your own and of course post it.
Engineer trade.
Oh, she was? Okay, that makes total sense now. Yeah, because my brain does not work like that at all. But again, these are super fun, super simple. Hope you will make one. Hope you will post it in the Facebook group. You better post it in the Facebook group and in the Graphic 45. And again, please don't overthink it. You saw how cute that one was that lady did, which was one of these. And she just put the little sentiment and then, a little couple of pumpkins on the bottom. Adorable. It could be as simple as that, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And then, of course, I will see you all tomorrow, God willing. And I am going to have some new stuff for you tomorrow. And maybe we'll do a Mary card and then do a combination of some decoupaging goodies. Okay? Oh, you posted it. I can't wait. You don't like it? Stop it. You know what? Now I have to see it.
Auntie says, love my family so much.
I bet you I'm going to love it. We are so hard on ourselves. I love you, Auntie. But I know how we are. I know it. We are just so hard.
You see it?
You don't like this? Really? Are you serious right now?
It's gorgeous.
Look at this. Okay, you're nuts. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my gosh, look at how cute the dimension on here.
Does it end Friday night? Mary says.
Yeah, it ends on whatever the last day of the month is. Actually, mine ends, I think the same time or the day before. Because I wanted to give you enough time to make sure you post in Graphic 45. I love it. Look at all the butterflies.
Auntie says, night, my loves.
Good night, Auntie. It's gorgeous. And I love the little planters. Get out. Rub-ons.
Jelly. It's a jelly. Sorry.
Jenny, God, look at all the dimension there. Look at all that. It's like a garden.
It looks like spring.
It does. It's like a garden. Like you're just walking down the garden. I love it. All right, I got to go because I got to. Cat with the wobbles. Oh,
yeah, I told you would love it.
Okay,
Saturday.
that is
Auntie
awesome.
Saturday.
What happened Saturday?
It's kind of a plain, I think.
This one.
That's what Jenny said.
No, it is not. No, it is not. And remember, you have rub-ons. Jenny, if you ever, I love it. I love it just the way it is. But if you ever feel like you've got too much white space, right? What we're going to call white. In this case, it's yellow. Rub-ons will make all the difference, girl. So don't forget, you can go in there and do some rub-ons. And, do you have any Graphic 45 rub-ons? I don't think that, does it have to be 100% graphic 45? Because I know you got some all in create rub-ons. Let me check and see what they said. What are the rules? Let's go over the rules like in 2 minutes, and then for real, I gotta go.
Why?
Because I gotta rest, honey. All right. What are their guidelines? Their guidelines are Katie Sue, all in create. There's a calendar for this month. Oh my God, I gotta get ready the calendar for next month. All right, it's called the G45 Pop-Up. Okay, create a project with a pop-up element using graphic 45. Okay. I guess upload your project to graphic 45 page. You can enter multiple times, which is what I told you. $150 price pack. Theirs ends on the 30th for sure. Are you ready to unleash your creativity and win big? Join the Graphic 45 Challenge by creating a stunning project with a pop-up element using Graphic 45 products. So yeah, I would not go using somebody else's so that you don't get eliminated for that reason, okay? It's not worth it. It's beautiful the way it is. Now, when you're done entering it, if you still want to go ahead and add some rub-ons from other collections, then by all means do that. But it's beautiful as is. I just wouldn't chance adding anything that is not graphic 45. Now, if you have graphic 45 rub-ons, that's a totally different story. Okay, the deadline is the 30th, and the lucky winner will be announced on September 3rd. Don't miss out on this exciting opportunity to showcase your talent and win a fabulous prize, they say. Yes, and in your case, you guys can double dip, so you can win from them, or you can win from us, or you can win both. Who knows, right? But yes, all right. You're all encouraged? You're all ready? You're pumped? All right, let's go. I want to see a whole bunch of those beautiful cards or pop-up elements showing up in both groups. And I am going to see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I have an inch rub-on.
I just have one graphic 45 rub-on. Yeah, so if it doesn't go well, Jenny, leave it off because it's beautiful. As it is, it's beautiful. Take the picture, right? Submit it into graphic 45 and Spectrum. Well, actually, with me, you can use your rub-ons, but with them, just keep it strictly graphic 45. And then, then work with it any which way you like. All right. Good night, lovelies. I'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Oh.
No, it has.
Oh, yeah, she's right.
What?
I can't believe tomorrow's Thursday. No. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Katiri's class starts at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not be late, please. Actually, try and be 10 minutes early so we can make sure everything is working great. You're in. Any questions we can answer really quickly, those 10 minutes before class, because we got to start on time, guys. She's going to be covering a lot of material, a lot of ground, okay? And she doesn't want to rush it. So we're going to take our time, have fun, but you do need to...
YCK?
Yeah, you do need to be there on time. So I'm going to see you either around 2-ish, maybe?
Hopefully.
Or I'm going to see you after 8. So for those people who are in, the other side of the world,
yeah,
it's going to be great time for you. Okay? All right. Well, if you're in the class, don't sweat it because that class is going to be available and recorded. So that you do not have to worry about. Okay? That class you will definitely be able to rewatch if you're in it.
Hopefully I'll help out with the class tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. So I'll see you either early or late. Stay tuned. I will post it. You'll see the starting time on the video, and that's when we'll go. But I'll see you tomorrow, either early or late. Thanks for the reminder, Mary. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Take care. See you tomorrow.